And Frank barking.
Other dog.
A dog wishes it was Frank.
Jambo.
It's Big Frank.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jambo,
Giga Frank.
wow.
Giga Frank, dude.
Back up, Frank.
Oh!
A little surprised this
How
trash
many
is
paladins?
We're
After raid time, I'm gonna need to borrow you so I can fix it on my shop. I guess I have to make a new profile or some shit. I don't even fucking know. Broke my goddamn mommy city.
Jake's done fucked up.
Well, I fixed it on this guy, but like, fucked up the.
Okay, so, you guys want to head to the raid? We can do the trash. We got a lot of trash ahead of us, it looks like.
Won't be a while before I can get there.
Yeah, I
If
completely
I
forgot.
bought Unbridled Fury, does that take the shit for my other stuff too, or no?
Yes. Every potion in the game shares a CD.
You're gonna use like past expansion pots.
Who would do such a thing?
I don't know.
Yeah. The fuck.
Are you gonna stack them all the way back to mop?
Yo, those Deathblood Venoms weren't no joke, man.
Insider plays?
Waiting on Rusty, I guess. Contacted Osh, maybe you can get on too. We'll see. I haven't heard from him. Probably not. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Saga actually, I forgot to mention this to him, but yeah, if you do Mythic raid and then transfer, you're ineligible to raid again for the rest of the week. But we got the good stuff done with him yesterday, so that's fine.
Is he still on Discord?
Yep, posted here.
Did you end up ever doing polls of Painsmith?
Yep.
Oh. Just wondering. How did we get down here? Who did this? Is that you, OMC?
I am running to the raid right now.
No, I meant how did we all end up in the raid channel?
Yeah, moved us.
Did you move us
Do
all
not move.
individually?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't consent.
Looked like all of a sudden every single
you're
person
now
was-
canceled. I've been raped.
Yo, just got rickrolled.
It's a serious accusation.
Wait, Rick did it? I thought he linked?
Let's see.
Broke.
Whoever this nice tank is that just decided to pull everything so I could run freely is amusing.
Forget about it.
Wasn't you?
Yeah, great. Osh is gonna get on.
Rosh makes great sounds when he's in pain. This is a good boss for him. Oh god, I sent the wrong fucking weight stones. Son of a bitch. Anybody have any shadow core oil?
Yeah, I can give you
Yeah,
some.
good.
Yep.
Or do you need sharpening stone?
I need shaded 4 shaded weight stones technically, but I mean oils, no fucking difference.
I might have in the bank, but unfortunately I can't get.
I can just go send them to myself. I just gotta get to the raid first. I just forgot what weapon I had.
Just sharpen your staff and poke people with it.
Sarah,
Tried that.
I'm standing right behind you. It's like our prom photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see.
Arms around your waist.
Those weak ore is the one that was the countdown. That one definitely is very, very useful. We need that one.
The Echo Pack should have all these things now.
Oh, does it? I don't know.
I mean, I imagine so.
Yeah,
It's had everything else. Well, it's had most of the important things for all the other
Echo
fights.
didn't do this strategy. This is like a new strategy that just come out after they changed all the fight. People used to use Warlock Gate to skip the wall that didn't have a gap in it. Now we're going to be using it for something far more specific.
Yeah, that line of spikes doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, the one with no gap?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good for me.
They all have gaps?
Stack
Yes.
all the fire together and get the art together.
That was the most recent nerf, was that they added a hole to that wall.
What do the bars indicate in that?
So
weak
what's
ore?
difficult about
The
this fight?
most recent one was the gaps for the spikes and the chains.
That's what I just said!
No,
Yeah, dude.
no, it
What
wasn't.
the fuck?
The gaps are changed. It's not the
Alright,
the
anyway,
previous nerf.
Kmez, if you can throw a stone down, please.
Well, the chain people are gonna be
Oh,
dropping.
you mean like the space
There's
between
space,
the...
yes, there's
I know
more
what
time
you're
to
saying.
run, is what do you mean?
Yeah.
The space between.
Yeah.
What's that, Rick? Song?
That's
I
the
just
Rick
read it.
original right there, yeah.
Oh, Rick.
Yeah,
already.
now we definitely got Rickrolled.
Call me Rick Matthews Band.
Oh, that makes sense.
I feel like you ripped off something there.
No.
Rick, you're just a filthy liar. Honestly, it's with the mustache. When you had a mustache, you were an honest man.
That's true.
Wait, do we have to focus a gateway in this strategy?
You don't have to, but I guess you're gonna need to if you're asking that
Yeah,
question.
you're gonna need to take it.
What's it for? I guess you'll
To
explain it,
travel.
and then I'll just be like,
We're gonna
You're
be
gonna
doing a
need to
countdown
click
and
it,
having
yeah.
everybody click a gateway at the exact same time. So, if you feel
Yeah, like,
you're gonna die,
really
or
well.
we're gonna wipe one of the two.
Worked really well during Carapace, right?
Carapace?
This one's easier because you're not gonna be doing anything other than just waiting there to click it.
With the timer telling you exactly when to click it.
Mhm.
I wish that fucking item was in game already.
Yeah, it will be soon.
I assume this is the fight that made that change.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, maybe. I don't know. I never had trouble clicking it, but if I ever
I'm
did, it
good,
was
sir.
when
I
there's.
got my plates are good.
What?
No, just random thing.
You guys get these summons?
Oh, wait.
I'm not
You
even in the
vendor?
group.
Wait, you vendored that? No, never mind. You fucking vendored that shit. You don't get.
I couldn't find. Didn't even know I had him. And I was like, wait, didn't I have him? And I looked everywhere, and I found him in my item store.
No,
Impressively bad.
I thought I invited everybody.
King
Am I not invited?
Gamba.
Yeah, you're definitely invited.
That's awkward.
I could have sworn I invited everybody.
You're slipping, Metro.
Why, who didn't get in raid?
Well, so
No
here's
report.
the thing. I asked Osh to come. He can't stay all night. Itch can't stay all night, and Jambo's just filling in. So it's up to one of you three, basically.
I can
Yeah,
come
I
in
mean,
when
obviously the
they
one
gotta
you can
leave.
Drop two.
How about all of us leave? It's a
Well,
fair thing to
only-
do.
We're not
all
five
good.
doing this, so are we?
I was gonna do it tonight, yeah.
Just invite me when one of them needs to leave.
Alright, let's kill the boss before that.
Yeah.
Y'all kill them. Wait, no, yeah, now y'all definitely gonna kill
Yeah, our
one shot
chances
in.
have drastically gone up.
Jix, can you stream so I could watch?
Somebody link the
Wait, I'm trash.
countdown.
It's in Discord, yeah. Oh, you mean in game you want it linked?
Yeah, please. So it's that, and is there any others that are mandatory?
Maybe, but I'm not sure what they will be yet. I didn't see a lot of great weak cores when I was looking, but didn't really understand a lot of the stuff that I was looking at, honestly. A lot of people have weak cores that don't seem to be working. Like, somebody had a weak core that was trying to tell them where they needed to run to do the intermission, but it didn't seem to be accurately telling them, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. Just it said like left like 5 times in a row, but it's obviously not the case. A weak core like that would be really useful, but I don't know if it works or not.
Man, why is this trash still here?
That's what I said.
Didn't do this boss yet.
Can you link the countdown?
Yeah, when we get to the boss. Doing the trash right now. Wait, this is probably gonna be difficult. Make sure everybody's in here. Yeah, everybody's good.
I could do first AMZ.
Oh yeah?
We'll see how that goes, yeah.
Okay.
We're for Rusty.
Sandra.
Yeah, that looks. Sandra, how'd you die? Dax.
You're a fool, Sandra.
My frontal hurts.
My frontal hurts a lot.
Well, I think you know the solution.
Blame the tank.
Probably want to step into the safe zone.
Blame who? Who are you gonna blame?
I'm just kidding.
Beat you with a rusty crowbar. I mean, what?
Rusty doesn't carry a crowbar, he carries a blacksmith hammer.
Nah.
First honest thing you said, did they cop?
Yeah, for real.
Honestly, not that big of a damage from this.
No.
It's where the fire doesn't do any more damage, but everything else does.
Okay, good work on that ad, guys.
Hey,
Sure, yeah.
Oh, it's just a
Alright.
trap run.
Okay, so anyway, oh,
Oh,
Joe didn't know it was a trap.
Yeah, those spikes hurt on Mythic, I guess.
that's interesting.
The one shot.
I saved your life, Osh. You're
it was
welcome.
literally in the corner.
Alright, so let's get these marks down first. It's a little difficult to tell the middle.
I think one square forward and you're good.
So orange is the middle, dead center?
Yeah, orange.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, lot going on in this fight. We gotta get another summoning down for Insomnia, by the way. Lot going on in this fight, okay. We have some odd things happening again tonight. So Saga's here, he's in the guild, but unable to raid because he transferred in the middle of the raid lockout. So I should have mentioned that. Not an issue at all. We'll continue to raid one way or the other. But yeah, so we got Jambo filling in for him. And we have Osh here. So we're just going to 5 heal with what we got in group 5. So Slandra, you can DPS for now. Realistically, I think we probably will end up 4 healing this boss. We'll see what it looks like. I've seen a lot of groups 5 heal it anyway, because it seems like the DPS race has been extremely lax. But I also see some very odd play, and I don't really understand why they're doing this, where they're sitting here for like a minute at the end of phases. I guess it's because they're waiting for CDs for some reason. But I'm unsure what the purpose of that is, because guides and stuff, nobody says anything about that, so we'll figure it out. But the main thing we got to work on tonight is how vastly different this fight is from Heroic to Mythic, okay? That's all, the only goal I have tonight is to get that in your heads, okay? So the first thing is that the chains are going to go to a very, very, very specific spot now, okay? They're not just going to be randomly fucked around with. You're going to be taking them to those 3 colors. And DBM should be marking the people with them. Maybe for some reason it fails, I don't know, but if it doesn't fail, it should give an orange, a yellow, and a purple mark. Actually, I need to get rid of that other weak aura for this. There's a, yeah, ball marker, okay. Okay, so anyway, we want those 3 exactly on those spots. And in fact, Cobb linked another weak aura that puts a thing directly over your head, so you know exactly where you are, okay? Might want to get that if you're a ranged DPS, but up to you. I'll leave that up to you. But if you are not on these spots exactly, like if orange and purple are too close to each other, you will die, okay, when the mechanic begins. The change here is that every time we do a tank mechanic, the spikes also shoot or the chains also shoot something out, okay? So that's like insanely important. If they're in the wrong spot, it's a wipe, guaranteed, okay?
That's incorrect.
Yeah, don't pull the boss, please.
Sorry.
So the other changes to this encounter is going to be where we place the traps, okay? The traps are going to be an incredibly important part of this encounter as well. And the way we're going to be handling this is we're going to be placing them right next to the boss. So basically the entire boss is always going to be done at the edge of a room. So we're going to start with the boss near skull, okay, on that far left. And this is one thing I don't actually understand why they're doing it this way. I constantly see people drag it to that side, not just any of the corners, but that side specifically, which is one of the two farthest away from the boss start. I'm not sure. There must be a reason, but if anybody knows, that would be a question to answer.
From the videos I saw, I think it's because the balls aren't going to roll from the left side first. They usually come from one of the other two sides.
Yeah, and I mean, I thought that's how it was worked on Heroic as well, but it isn't. So I don't know if it's somehow different on Mythic, but I guess we'll find out.
Are you
Anyway,
talking about moving the group to all the way to the left or all the way to the right? Is that what you're
no,
saying?
why skull specifically? Not either one of the other sides.
I would think that it doesn't matter whether it's skull or the direct opposite diagonal side, but because we start on this side, they go with skull.
I would think so. Every single video takes it there, so I'm just trying to figure out why. Anyway, okay, no problem. So we start there, okay? So there's traps. The way you're going to do the traps, I'm going to put some markers down for you, okay? Make this very clear. So we're going to put a trap like that at green, okay? We're going to put a trap like this at moon. We're going to put a trap like this at blue. And we're going to put a trap like this at red, okay? You see that? You see how they're all one tile different? Does everybody understand and comprehend what I'm saying right now? This is insanely important. If you fail this, we will not be able to do the fight again, okay? Each on one tile, all right? Not in the middle of the room, not in any other tiles, okay? You're putting them around the boss. And then one melee DPS will be handling this. Range will no longer be doing this. This will be a melee DPS soaking these fours. Somebody with a good defensive, probably a rogue, honestly, would be the best option. So those are the two major changes in phase 1, okay? The other major change is on the tanks, but I won't explain that. I'm sure Jix knows it, and, you know, obviously we'll learn.
I don't. Please fucking explain it.
Oh. Okay, well, the short answer is the walls and the tank mechanic are going to come out in different orders. So in order to do the mechanic right, we're going to have to be able to go through the wall ourselves and not die, which is actually a lot harder than it sounds, because the wall does an insane amount of damage. So for me, I have the blink, and I also have Icebound Fortitude. For you as Venthyr, I guess technically you probably could, I don't know if the port will work, but otherwise I'm not sure if you have any other option. So what they recommend is using a bop, okay? So if this occurs, we will call for a bop, okay? I'm not exactly sure how often this is going to happen, but it's extremely important that we always, if it does happen, we always go inside the wall with it. And that is because of how the 3 colors in the middle of the room are going to cause the mechanics. So if we don't, then people are going to get hit. Like tanking it this way and positioning the 3 circles in the middle of the room means there's only one option to drop that tank mechanic, and that is on the opposite side of the room every time. So if a wall forms there, we have to drop it there regardless, and that means we have to get through the wall.
So where I'm picking?
Yeah, opposite side over there. Yeah.
You can definitely bend through teleport. You just have to make sure you target it quickly so you have time to do it.
Yeah, at the end I remember that, but I didn't know if it happened throughout the middle of the fight. Okay, anyway, so that's it for phase 1. Okay, so I would say like those are the main things, and then phase 2 is the thing that people wiped on for months, like and we'll probably have a lot of troubles with. So I just want to say this real quick. In this encounter, in general, like in phase 1 as well, but also in the transition, this is a fight that 90% of the difficulty is going to come from pressing your keys to move your character, or however you move your character with mouse or whatever else, okay? That's actually 100% of the difficulty in Intermission, and probably like 70% of the time in phase 1. Okay, this is the whole fight. So the DPS portion and the healing portion, I don't care about these. Maybe we'll wipe to an enrage, or we won't have the healing or something like this at one point, but it's not that fight. I don't care about this. We're not going to worry about this at any point. I don't want to hear people worried about it or causing topics about it, like talking about it when it's not needed. Okay, the only time it's going to be difficult is when you guys die to shit, like not moving your character. Okay, and we just went through this with Soul Render. We had a couple bad eggs on that, and this fight is way fucking harder than that. Fucking 10 times harder. I can't explain to you this enough. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're in for a wild ride here. Okay, so in the transition, the main difference is that there is a wall of balls as well to dodge as the wall of spikes. Okay, so the wall of balls starts on the right side of the room and passes to the left side of the room, and the wave of spikes comes from the front of the room and passes to the back. So you have to be able to move your character with pinpoint precision past both of these at the exact same time, and that does not bode well given what we had in the previous fight. Okay, so I don't care about that. I'm just saying that I don't want there to be another 3-week discussion about who's bad at moving their character. I just need you guys to get better. Okay, that's it. So if it's lag, you have to post it. You have to find a way to solve lag. If it's something else, peripheral, you're bad at using your mouse, you're gonna have to find a way around this. Okay, this is not impossible. It's just moving your character. This should not kill anyone reliably, but there will be deaths to this, a lot of them. Like most of the wipes will be because somebody dies there, and then we don't have enough DPS to kill the adds, which are another mythic addition to the fight, and we'll be using a Warlock Gateway to make a lot easier. Okay, so besides what happens in the transition, the only other strategy element you need to be aware of tonight is that at some point there's going to be a countdown, and you're all going to click the Warlock Gate at the same time. If you fail to do this, we wipe, or you die, one of the two, and likely we wipe to you dying either way. Okay, so again, if you cannot click a gateway at the given time, you need to find a solution to this. These are not difficult problems to solve. We should have no issues with this. This is a mythic raiding guild. It's surprising that we had so many people with so many issues with these things, but it's now a problem that is not something we can work around. I try to work around it on the last fight. It's not possible on this one. Okay, we're going to be doing these things. You need to be able to do them. So that's it. That's everything I want to talk about tonight. I don't really care about the rest. Tonight's progression will be very sloppy. We will have many early wipes, and that's fine. Okay, this is an incredibly difficult fight mechanically, but the hard parts of the fight for people was surmounting the mechanics on top of the DPS and healing requirement, and we should not have an issue with that portion. As long as everybody is actually geared, which you all are at this point, you all have your set bonuses, you all have something that is helping you survive as well as do DPS, like Bloodlink or something like that, this fight will be completely trivialized by that situation, to the point where many people are now 4 healing it, whereas on progression they 6 healed it. Okay, so we are going to hopefully see the entirety of phase 1 multiple times and start seeing the transition tonight, and that is their entire goals. Whether we do that for an hour and a half because people have to leave, or we do it for 4 hours, that's the only thing I care about tonight. All right, so please make sure you get that in your head, and we're not worried about DPS, we're not worried about healing, we're not worried about anything else. I just want people to see the mechanics, understand what is going to be asked of them on this encounter, and the 2 big things right now that you like, if everything else goes out of your head right now, the main thing is the 3 people with the chains have to go to their 3 marks. If you don't, we will wipe. Okay, and the people and in the transition, you need to be able to navigate your character through a maze of mines that if you do not, you will die and potentially wipe us. And the 4 people with the traps need to be placing them around the boss on separate fucking colors. Okay, I saw actually a lot of groups have a mistake on this, and they survive it, but that is not what you want to be doing. Okay, if you do not place them in the right spot, it's insanely difficult to come back from that. Okay, it's really, really difficult. Even on heroic, we had trouble with this. That's why we still talk about it every time we do this boss on heroic. If you don't place them right on mythic, we will wipe 100%. Okay, so those are the 3 things I want everybody to focus on tonight. Once you learn those, once we master those, this fight's progression will be pretty straightforward. Okay, so here's a raid check. I'm gonna drop food and feast, or flasks and food, and we'll get some pulls.
Just to quickly clarify and go over what the whole thing with the gateway is. At the end of the phase, he spawns ads on like the locations of players. We're timing the gate so that they all spawn in the same spot. the whole thing with the ads is they basically live, do a cast, and explode if they reach the end of their cast, which any one of them happening will wipe the raid. So we need them all to be grouped up so we can handle them.
Yeah, yep. I didn't explain that, but obviously if we get to that point, that'd be huge. But yeah,
also when they spawn, there is an explosion of fire or whatever at the spawn location. So basically, you're gating and then getting out of the way and not falling off the side, hopefully, because it's at the very edge.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Pretty much.
All right, so let's get some looks.
The timer.
Yeah. Yeah, this timer isn't like any weak ore that's like absolutely needed, but it's going to be extremely useful if you're not 100% aware of what this mechanic is.
Also, just as like a tip that I saw, so on the intermission phase, like you don't have to be constantly moving. The goal is for all of us to be kind of like together, and then just only moving as necessary to like get out of fire, dodge balls, whatever else. But if you just sit still and chill until the fire comes out and kind of scope out where you're going to run next, that helps out a little bit. You can kind of get there a bit easier. So you just kind of go to the opening, sit there and wait for it to pass by. If fire comes, move out of it. But otherwise, just kind of scope out the next wave and see, okay, I need to go behind the second ball or whatever else.
Yeah. So let me just quickly
stand here real quick. I need to test something.
So let me scope that real quick because I think it's actually really important. People were talking about this when we were doing heroic, and I know it's going to happen again.
Not work.
I know it's going to happen again on Mythic here, so I just want to get ahead of this, okay? I don't give a shit how you survive that phase. I literally don't give a fuck. If you fucking double ice block, blink through shit, and never are with the group, that's fine by me. It does not matter to me at all. As long as you click the Warlock gate when you're supposed to, we have done everything we need to do in that phase. So in if you watch like early bosses, early progression, people were doing certain things to make sure that... There you go. Can you hear me?
Lag tro.
Now we can go.
Yep. So anyway, if you did early progression on this fight or watched early progression on this fight, you would see that they were handling it very methodically. This was because they were doing a different strategy for a fight that doesn't exist. This fight does not exist. It's not the same fight they did. It's completely different how they changed this intermission, okay? So we don't care about this anymore. This is not something I want to hear people talk about. I don't want to hear people be like, you have to stack with us. You have to do this. It doesn't matter. As long as you live the mechanics, you're fine. There's no penalty to not being stacked now anymore. As long as we take the Warlock gate when it's time, you will have done everything you need to, okay? So those are a few things that I know we need to make clear. And hopefully that's everything now. So when Chicks is here, we'll get raid check and go.
Yeah, sorry, just making sure if my wild charge worked to like if I had to merge to jump off the platform.
Also, people with the chains, where you're gonna have to be, just like on heroic, you're gonna have to be dealing with the balls while having your chains.
Yeah, yep, of course.
So if you easiest way would obviously if you had some sort of way to skip over the balls, but if you don't, you gotta work around the group and not fuck us.
Yeah, hopefully with the comp we have, a fair few of you will be able to just deal with it in a different way. But
the movement would be like you'd basically run straight back from the thing towards the edge and then come around the very back after everybody is moved out of the way.
Just gotta be sure you're back in your mark for when the tank thing hits.
Yeah, it's only every other
yeah.
30 seconds or something. So. Okay, so let's get some looks here. So again, we're pulling boss to skull, guys, so just keep that in mind. So you should start over here. Or you could
shit.
Making the fucking portal and pulling boss.
Clearly,
Fine,
we are
we're
very
pulling, guys.
skilled
We're
at
pulling.
portals so
We're
far.
pulling. We're pulling.
Oh.
Keep going.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Half people fuck.
So yeah.
God, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, wipe it up. Please do not ever take a portal and pull the boss, okay, guys?
Alright, guys, that's about as bad as it's gonna go all night, so it's only up from here.
I'll rise.
By the way, when you do get changed, you're having a mark on your head, so please go to that mark.
Yes, the marks are not a coincidence. Purple, yellow, and orange, guys, okay? So when that comes out, you need to go, like I just said this before, somehow you still don't know what I'm saying, I'll say it one more time. You cannot be at the wrong spot, and I'm talking about that little block. You see the squares that make up this platform? They are that important, okay? If you are not in the correct block in the room, we wipe, all right? So everybody needs to understand that. If you're not in the right spot, or you're not getting there at the right spot, or you're doing something else like getting knocked around by somebody else's thing, you've done it wrong, we've done it wrong as a group, and it's a failure.
Can your DBM will assign people those actual
It should.
markers?
Yes, I don't know why it wouldn't, but we'll see.
It does.
Yeah, did those people see if they had it or not?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Had it.
perfect.
It's just me who marks it. As long as other people aren't marking like on top of it.
Sarah, is the add-on? I feel like that add-on just doesn't do anything though, because you have the mark on your head. Can't you just look at your head and realize you're that mark?
True.
If you're a pleb, I guess.
I'm just, you know.
Where does it put that? Where does it put that info?
In a box, yeah.
And just on your screen.
Oh, you can just put it wherever you want.
I'm genuinely worried though on this fight if you're not looking at your character.
Some people have a hard time finding where their character even is.
We're gonna wipe if they do on this fight.
Well, there's a weak aura for that. You should check it out.
Okay, don't worry about this, guys. Okay, so first chains are coming. Step 1, make sure the marks work. Yep, let's see what they do. Same mechanic me.
Didn't make.
Okay, this weak core does no. I need to get rid of this weak core. Is there any way to get this fucking thing to turn off? Telling me to focus the gateway?
I just deleted it. It was annoying.
Yeah, this is.
We did it. We got the ball.
I can't stand weak
Minor
cores. I try to
victory.
do that. Yeah, one other change too that I probably should have explained. We're going to be killing the farthest ball on the side. Okay. So we're always just standing on the edge of the platform and killing the farthest ball on the side.
So I learned that you can't stand off to the middle. You have to be pretty much all stacked on the boss.
Yeah.
You learned that because I told you to do it 15 minutes ago.
All 3 of the people with the chains also emanate a spike thing, that's why.
Yeah.
And yeah, the spikes are gonna kill you, so.
If you can just get rid of, I guess I can, yeah, I can just get rid of the gateway reminder, I guess, yeah. Okay. Alright, that's good.
What's it called?
There's 3 weak ores in that weak ore that we shared, and the top one of the 3 is gateway reminder, and it keeps telling me to focus the fucking gateway, which I don't care about, so. And those corner markers are just an example of what we're doing with the, whatever it's called, the
Okay,
traps.
so Metro, for the tank debuffs or the mechanics, we're gonna use the AMZ for that, right? And then we'll use like darkness.
Yeah, just whatever. I don't really have any plan for AMC. Whatever people think we need it for, feel free. I've seen people throw it down like groups like with like a limited amount of duration defensive CDs. They'll throw it on top of the 3 chain people, etc.
Yeah.
You know? So doesn't really matter.
Because I'm
Like,
looking
we'll
at
figure
the
it out as we
axe
go.
method, like
Yeah, I'm
the
not worried
axe
about that
did,
tonight. One way or the other.
33,000. Which
That's because I
seems to be
failed,
a lot.
like heavily, beyond failed.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even come close to getting there because I couldn't fucking see the timer on the screen because the weak ore was blocking it. So
Yeah,
I didn't
I know,
how
I know.
much time I had.
Now I'm just curious, will that weak ore change when we have to use it, or is it just consistently going to be the same?
What weak ore?
The one with like use the gate now.
It should do a countdown in the phase. That's all I wanted for it. There's another part of the weak ore that's trying to remind me to do something that I don't care about, so I just got rid of that part.
Can you guys link it again? I deleted it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'll give you mine with the thing that I deleted.
Cool.
There you go. Yeah, Should only now. I don't know if it works. I mean, obviously, I don't know why it wouldn't, but I deleted the one of the 3.
Yep, I don't see it anymore. Great.
Cool. All right.
Oh, you'll see it on the poll.
Great check on.
No, I meant the focus.
You have to focus. Okay. So did we, yeah, I guess we didn't see traps at this point yet. All right, cool. Here we go. Okay, so chains is first. There's the 3. Tank mechanics next. And there's the wall. And we're always killing the one nearest the edge. So you start heading over there now, guys. Yep, everybody should be on the wall right now. And wait for it, you know, pass through. Don't leave the boss, obviously, but pass through when it's convenient. Tank mechanic on Jix, he's going across. And there's no other mechanic. Yep, good. Now traps is next, so place them where we talked about. Yep, so we put 2 on top of each other.
Oh, it looks like traps are also getting markers.
So DPS, melee, 1 melee, if OMC, you can just handle that, that'd be great. Yeah, it does a lot of fucking damage too.
Well.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I would like for a rogue to do it, and since Sline's not here anyway, see if you can just handle it.
Yeah, I was doing it. Do I do like 1 wait, 1 wait?
Yep.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, but they all need to be done before the wave spawns. So basically, the
you
second...
wait until the debuff drops off. If you have something that can track the debuff for a week or something like that.
There's a weak aura that shows it.
You can just look at it on your.
Couple options regardless, but my point is that
careful.
It needs to be done before the wall spawns, which is actually a problem we had on Heroic too, so just keep that in mind. So basically, the second they drop, you have to get one.
When we finish those traps, I guess we kind of have to be over like at X and start running from it as we kill it, kind of thing.
Yes. So
What
right
are we
away, as
talking
soon as he's talking about the
That wall
balls,
that
it's gonna
spawned right
spawn
there.
at it's gonna spawn at Moon. And you got to start running with Moon all along the side and kill the ball.
Yeah. So is that the case? Is the wall is not random?
No.
No.
It
Okay.
shouldn't be.
Well, it was on Heroic.
I don't think it is.
I guess not on Mythic.
I
Okay,
think
it's possible.
it's random. I just
It's
think
not
that the
random.
first wall is either the back wall or the right wall. I think that's why.
It's
why
possible.
you
Yeah.
stick.
I'll look into this as we go. All right, sir. Yes, we did see the full mechanic set. Like in that phase, we've now seen everything. Obviously, we're gonna have to do it more than once, but that's basically everything. So the trick is getting. I don't actually know about Bloodlust. I assume no, but for now, if you want, I don't really care. But it doesn't matter. I don't think so, but I think it's 40. Yeah. Because like I'm telling you, I watched like guilds
blow
that.
this off the bat. It's not. You don't blow this off the bat.
Yeah, I watched a ton of
yeah.
guilds like legitimately sit here for a minute. I hear these fucking like other languages. They're like stop DPS, and they're just saying stop, and they're actually doing no DPS for like a minute. So I don't know what they're doing this for. I can't tell. It has to be because they think they need CD somewhere. I don't know what the reality of that is. So there's a few questions I didn't get answers to because it took me so long to get a basic grasp of this fight last night. Okay, here's a recheck.
It could be to reset CDs for the ads, or
I
it could
assume
also
that's
be
what it is. Yeah.
There's only like 2.
like they could skip possible boss mechanics when he comes back, maybe.
There's only like 2 like damage thresholds that I saw mentioned notably is that you want to push to the trigger that first intermission before the 6th weapon toss, and that in the next phase, what was it? Boss should be at 40, like 43, just below 43% before the 3rd set of traps in the 2nd phase.
There's also some kind of like enrage mechanic on each phase where the walls close in on you. So I don't know, like they're waiting for that. For
That's
some
just the DPS check.
No, I know that, but I'm saying that that's present on every phase, and I watch groups waiting for it to happen before they push the boss. Anyway, yeah, Hellstones. Okay, cool. Let's get more pulls.
Doing well, guys.
Yep, good work, Rusty. Keep it up.
Rusty,
I
make
liked
sure
it
to
when
use
you did the portal.
defenses.
Okay, chains are out. What the fuck? I don't understand this. 143k. Like what? What am I missing?
There's a save spot. You have to go to it.
I mean, I just ran out and dropped the thing.
Use a save spot. You have to move to it.
Yeah, you. No, he's in the right spot. He should be right here.
Like, see how I didn't take any damage
I
there?
think it's because I moved like as it came out. I guess.
Yeah, you need to be stationary.
Stationary. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my fault. Wipe it up.
I got Vic.
Yeah. Protection.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird things that happen with those spikes where they like hit you multiple times if you're moving sometimes.
That is frightening when they come from the south, though.
Yeah, in that situation, they're just like how I did it. I'm just gonna kite backwards. Just
Yeah.
do the movement.
It only matters to tanks now since they kill you no matter what if you're not a tanks.
Well,
So
and
is
that's
it
it.
safe
Good.
So is it safe to stay? We're always headed back to Skull then? Mostly,
Yeah,
like, we're
that's
gonna be
what
chilling.
the point of the strategy is.
Just making sure.
At least for now, I'm not 100% sure.
In the second phase, you just you pick a corner depending
I
on
think he's right
what's
about that.
convenient to you.
Yeah, I think the last phase we're
Basically,
just
I
in the opposite
think it's
corner, right?
it's based on what the first wave of balls after the intermission is where you is how you pick the corner you want.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it matters the orientation of the middle symbols, like you know, if you want to only use the corners that are opposite those, or if it doesn't really matter if you can use all four. Either way, you have at least two sides.
The symbols here are helpful because the bombs get a symbol too, so they know which marker to go to.
Yeah, I just put those. That's not really, but
it is working. You are getting those symbols.
Those same colors.
They were getting marked.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, I got moon and I went to moon.
Oh, cool. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah, I see. Okay, killing wall. Oops.
Get on wall, get on wall. Get back to Skull.
Okay, next is traps, guys. Traps. Yeah, MC, get ready to soak one.
You're gonna need Spirit Link.
And here comes more
Should be alright.
chains. Okay, here comes another wall. Pass through. More traps, guys, coming up.
I need Tiger's Dash for this fight.
Yep. A lot of movement. And we push. Great. Practices. Okay, so you're going to see a ball wave come from the right. There it is. Everything's obviously much faster as well.
This is gonna be a fun situation.
So one thing I will say immediately, and I did see a lot of people comment on this in the videos, it's that like the edges of these things is very, it's sharp. Like, let's put it that way. You can't cut a corner on either the ball or the actual spikes, okay? So then the gateway would be 3, 2, 1, click it, and spikes get dropped up here. And there's the spikes, yep. So now we're gonna kill these ads guys. Let's go, me and Fletchin, come on. Fletchin, come on.
Fletchin, hello?
So you can like grip or
Nah, you can't grip.
Can you do anything to disrupt their cap?
No.
No.
Oh, that's...
It's a DPS race.
We could hard.
On you, Fletchin, man. You fucked it up. Yeah,
It's
you can
a hard.
yeah.
It's a hard rage throughout the fight.
That's true. You can hurt. That's right.
What about alter time Hearth? Ooh, idea. How about this? How about this? He's gonna alter time, and right as the cast's about to go off, he'll jump off the platform. The cast will line of sight. He'll come back up. Be safe.
Oh, hey, Fletchin, what was the
It'll
result
only-
of that? Did it just like not do anything?
No, the Hearth cast time is longer than the.
You got a
alter
Garrison.
time
You got a
duration.
Garrison Hearthstone or
Well said.
Hearthstone.
Hearth takes not fucking 10 seconds, so who lied?
But yeah, let me tell you a few things. Okay, so yeah, those ads are a major element of this encounter. I did watch a lot of guilds struggle to kill them. So yeah, certainly going to be. That's probably why people are. What's that?
You want cooldowns for them.
Yeah, that's probably why people are waiting so long. But I don't know that yet, so let's not worry about that too much. But that's all. Literally, what we just did there is all I care about tonight, guys. That's it. We're not killing this fight in 1 week, so don't even think it's happening. All I want to see is that what we just did in phase 1, and that what we just did in the intermission with 20 players alive. If we did that all tonight, that would be it. Okay, so let's just work on that. Make sure you're learning the movements. Make sure you're understanding the patterns, and I will tell you again. Make sure you're not getting clipped by the sides of these mechanics, okay? These things are very aggressive. The mechanics are one tile exactly. So if you are trying to run through 2 at once, like I just tried to do there, you will get clipped by both. You can't do that, okay? You have to be very pinpoint with your precision, and then the fire on top of that. You can, it's not what you want to do, but you can survive a hit from a single fire thing. You cannot survive a hit from the other 2 things, okay? And yeah, that's, you don't have to drop food. I appreciate it.
You
but...
get hit by 2 fires as a 1 shot.
Yeah, 2 fires, 1 shot, fine. Yep, okay.
Shit, I ain't even potioning this shit. And I normally potion everything.
Yeah, if anything,
Oh,
we're
cool.
doing too much damage. So yeah, don't even think about all this stuff right now. Let's just get practice of them. It's all about movement, guys. This whole fight, and I think this is a good thing for us. I think this is because I think, you know, this fight kind of came in as the boogeyman where everybody was so worried about it, but it's been nerfed in a few ways, and obviously our damage and healing is at a point where, well, I think it's really just going to be about the movement. I think that's it. And you know, we're not the best at it, but once we get good at it, that's it. The fight's over. That's the end of the progression, really. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Yeah, there might be ad damage problems.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains are out.
Go to your colors, guys.
Here comes wave right on us.
Yeah.
See ya.
That was the wrong button.
Okay, next is tank mechanic.
So fast.
Next is traps. Be ready. So vomit. You can just stand on 1 player when it spawns, and then. Okay, so you guys just dropped them 2 on top of each other. So that's a wipe. Swipe it up. Can't do that, guys. Okay.
1000%. By 1000% more damage.
Yeah,
if you
can't do that. I don't give a shit what the markers are or whatever else. You can't ever do that. Even if you drop 1 in the middle of the room, it's better than dropping 2 on top of each other.
You got a
Also,
marker
if
in
you've
your
got
head.
chains, like as soon as that ball is dead and everyone has moved through, you got to move through like quick so we have enough time to like get through. Almost got ran over by the ball because someone just sat there.
It's because we are so killing it, honestly. But in terms of DPS, like, or in terms of like the markers and stuff, like, it's nice. I put them down coincidentally. I didn't even know it was the case, so like I'm not expecting that to work. Okay, we're not going to be in that corner the whole fight, obviously. So don't think about the markers. Just place them on 4 different squares. That's all we need. Okay.
Can someone link that weak aura? Because when I cloak, it gets rid of my debuffs, so I can't really track it.
Yeah, one sec.
Yo, he did previously.
No, it's not. You can't get
you,
rid of that
Chris.
debuff. It's not possible.
Oh, it's not popping up.
It's like a raid. It's a 2-second raid-wide like physical debuff. It's not.
Yeah, I'm interested in it.
I think that's it.
It might be better to just remove these 4 just so people can more easily
I'm
see
gonna
the
do that.
players there.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Try to make sure I remove the correct ones. Yeah, I didn't even put the markers down on purpose. I didn't know that it was coinciding with the mechanics thing.
But it does sound like we're using the outside and the both 2 sides of the outside. So please don't stand there, right?
Yep. That's why we're fighting the boss where we are. You see the skull is a very specific spot. It's like on the inner 4 squares. All right, here we go.
Also, if you have a Dom absorb gem, this is probably a great fight for it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I would definitely put that on.
Should literally always have it on.
Yeah, there's not even 5 DPS gems, right?
Yeah.
Okay, chains. Tank mechanic. Ball, wave. And it's tank mechanic next. Here comes traps. And breaking one.
You see it come up?
It's just a 2-second debuff. So 1, just break 1, 1, 2, break 2, break 2.
1 1000, 2 1000, like that.
Or just use the weak aura.
Or use your
Rusty.
eyes, but you know, I was
Rusty.
trying to like put a little rhythm to it, you know?
It's fine. If somebody else would rather do it, it's fine. Doesn't matter who does it. I just thought Rogue would be best because they can still DPS.
Well, Unholy DK is still.
They could probably also
bad.
they could probably feign it too, though, if there's initial damage you take.
Yeah, I was
from
hoping to
popping it.
actually put sign on this, to be honest. Yeah, I just forgot to invite him somehow.
Yeah, well done on that, by the way. Oh, yeah, we're not having a players tonight. Hey, where's
He's
Simon?
a forgettable cover.
I invited every player. He accepted. He didn't accept the first invite.
I can drop for him if you want.
No, it's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll watch the stream.
Sweet.
That just means I'm more likely to get chains over and over again.
Just don't be so wishy-washy.
4 ranged, 5 ranged.
Yeah, we're gonna have very few ranged by the time we. I mean,
Simon,
healers
did
can
you
get
just
it. No?
pirate that fucking video for when I linked it to you?
Is it possible
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
to get it as healer, guys?
Do healers get chains? Yes. I got
Yeah.
it first time.
Healers get chains and they get bombs.
Healers that are coded as ranged get chains, so paladins, monks won't, but everyone else should.
Jambo, first
Somebody
of all,
get bombs before?
he's not able
I
to
haven't
stay
got
the whole
bomb
night,
yet.
and second of all, we need the extra healer. That's why I asked you specifically. So healers can, is that what you said? Healers can get the mechanic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Has the healer got a bomb yet? I haven't seen one.
A
They
trap?
can. I get them on heroic all the time.
Jambo just got a bomb.
I think it might just
Okay.
be melee healer. I don't know because I've
Let's
never.
go
had
ahead
one.
and get a summoning stone, please, game as well.
I've never had a bomb either.
A trap, you mean?
Yeah, trap.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it might
no,
just
you
be
definitely can get it. I watched multiple healer point of views. They have them.
right, but maybe just paladin and monk.
No, I watched Resto Shaman.
No, I got a bomb on like the 3rd attempt, so range can get it too.
Gotcha, I never get those.
It can go
you
on
always get-
anybody.
You always get chains though, Vic. Like literally.
Mythic,
like,
it's gonna put on range and melee, obviously. So yeah, it's not like, you know, the likelihood of a single player getting it multiple times is not high.
Well, plus on heroic, we only have like 2 sets of.
Yep. Okay, great. So we got sign. All right, right check coming. Here we go. So yeah, the way I would say to do that, soaking the traps thing is just when the 4 people go, it's like 3 seconds. Mechanics are out, and it coalesces. So just be standing on one of the players. So then the second they come down, you can break one, and then you follow. You wait 2 seconds, get another one. Other 2 seconds, get another one. Here I can give you. Actually, no, I don't have an extra one.
I might have a real class.
I'll
I've got
give
an
him a
extra
real
one.
He needs a guild one.
Sign, trade, Earthshock.
I got it.
You got
Thank you.
Great.
I said.
Yeah,
Here we
please
go.
stutter.
Oh, this is a mustache-related trap.
This is
I can
not.
definitely see it coming.
Yeah, we could
I traded you. Can't say I didn't trade you.
ramp up the gravity if you want. Okay, so first thing is chains, guys. Here it is.
That's not good.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. Okay, we got orbs. Passing through. Tank mechanic is the next mechanic. Then next after that is traps, guys. So here we go. We're ready for this. Sign's ready to soak them. 4 different spots, guys. Please.
No, not there. Okay.
We want them at the edge of the platform. More chains. Next thing we can coming. Okay, more ball wave.
Y'all dead as fuck.
And then it's gonna be tank mechanic next. And I think if we have more, I think it was it 70 it pushes.
4x?
Yeah, 70.
We're probably gonna get changed, but we're not gonna get anything else.
Cool. Okay, so be ready to dodge and practice this as much as you can, guys. This is the most important part of the fight.
Right side.
So we just did something really important there. I'll explain it after the fight.
That's not the correct tiger stat. I was so quick, I moved faster than my mind could imagine.
Probably got a sign movement buffs.
Yeah, we got a stack in these movement buffs there.
So I don't know if you're there, if you saw that, but that was fucking not like you.
Ah, shit happens, man.
We'll
Yeah, this is
do
all like Warhammer.
we'll do the same thing. Yeah, we'll just keep a spirit or a rush wind rush down like in the middle of the room, and we can just rotate through them. However you want to do it, guys.
Yeah, we have it done.
Okay. So let me tell you about something that we did very wrong there. Okay. So I talked about this at the beginning, and I guess I trapped myself into this again. But so I said, don't worry about where we stand. There's a repair bot back there, Jambo. Don't worry about where we stand. Just make sure you survive. Okay. But we did such a bad job of it that we actually killed each other. Okay. So what you can't do is all be stacked up in a loose clump. Okay. That can't happen because then there's no way to dodge the fire. So if you're somebody who doesn't feel like you're able to operate in a stack and move with the group, that's fine. But if you're going to do that, you have to actually be there, okay? And so what we did there was we had everybody kind of in a marked line, like in like a 5-tile line, and then we had to move forward, but there was no way to move forward because there was fire in front of us and behind us, okay? So just make sure that's not happening. One thing I will say is that it's very probably high scurrility to bait the fire if you can, okay? Like if you know that you running over on top of a group, like you're late getting there and the fire's coming, you can just stay until it comes and then go. And that will make everybody else's life who's already there waiting easier, because then they don't have to dodge an extra fire, okay? But these are the minor tricks. And yeah, I'll put a mark on my head. I should never get a mechanic that needs to remove it, hopefully. Hopefully these marks will stay the whole fight.
The thing for the mouse over, what is it in the keybind thing again? It's not
under
interact with mouse
targeting.
over, is it?
It is interact with mouse over.
Okay, cool.
And then you just slash focus at mouse over for the actual gate.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
under combat. No. Bosk at the end.
Smart. Brick, do you want to repair? Rick and
So that brief moment before the spikes and stuff, you know how like everybody just kind of like spread out like right here ish. Is there like should we be starting further back or like closer or like is there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe just start as far back as possible, but I'm not really too sure about that part yet. Just make sure.
I would just say,
just make
keep
sure
a
you don't
marker
do
on
what we
yourself.
just did, because what we just did is not like you can't do it. You can't do it that way. If there's like 5 people in 5 straight tiles, it's not doable. Okay, so just make sure you don't do that. That's the only thing we can't do. Everything else is whatever. All right, here we go. Let's get more looks.
As long as we're following someone, that's good.
Yeah, that's what Skull on Metro's head. It's an idea. If you don't know what you're doing, follow him. Start with him, stack with him. If there's people that don't want to do that, it's fine.
Okay, chain's coming. Wall coming.
What's up?
Okay, we're passing through. Is that me?
Oh my goodness, the corner.
Okay, next is traps, guys. It's fine like that. Okay, first one broken. Chain's out again. Tank mechanic next.
Stop bumping me, you're killing me.
Stop.
Yeah, so you guys can't be doing that, guys. That's the main thing you can't do.
3 hitters dead.
Tank mechanic chicks.
I'm gonna ink.
Just push, get some practice with phase 2. Good, very good choice to push there. Alright, so let's practice not getting killed by
Stack on
fire.
Skull.
Step 1, guys.
Skull.
So who's gonna totem first?
Me.
Where is it?
It was
Way too early.
It was
All the way on the left.
Bye. Yeah, very
Yeah,
far.
it was on the right there. It's hard to see with the fucking balls rolling through.
This far, I like
Just look at the blue.
There's 2 things that we're doing that's making this way harder on everyone. Like there's 2 groups of people. One group that's trying to run to the thing as fast as humanly
Yes,
possible and be
that's
ahead.
what I just
and
talked
then
about, guys.
And then just standing right on top of the open space, and the fire is guaranteed to go there, and everybody else has to run directly into the fire. And
You
die.
cannot be in front, guys, okay? I just talked about this, so I'm going to say it one more time. I guess people don't fully understand what I'm saying when I say these things, okay? You cannot be in front of us. That's not possible, okay? You can't run through it like that. We let it pass over us. We have to all be at least on the same plane, okay? We're not running through it. You're letting it pass and you're moving side to side. That's it, okay? You only run forward if you absolutely have to dodge fire or some other calamity has occurred, like there's a ball coming as we're passing a gap, okay? So we cannot continue to do this. You guys are making this incredible, like it's actually not possible to do this. That's the one thing you can't do. You have to be in the same plane as a group, okay? Always in the back 3 slots, basically, is what our goal is, all right? And obviously we'll get pushed forward a bit, but there should not be anybody like past yellow, okay? If you're up there past yellow, you're lost. Like that is not what you want to be doing on this fight. It's way too much movement.
So my understanding, the fire is not random. It's like on a set timer, and there are many times when, for example, you're watching me right now. There's many times I've seen guilds that literally stop, like middle, like this, get the fire, and then keep going into the actual opening,
it's
hit
like a
it,
weak core.
and then you come over, and then you stop again in the middle, get the fire, move to the opening, and that kind of shit. You don't ever want to have the fire in the opening.
This is a great weak core. This is going to show the timing for when the fire's coming. Is this right? It's a good one.
I mean, that's exactly what Rusty just said is the important thing. Like the people who are like ahead stopped. That's the problem. Like wherever you're stopped, you can't be in the opening, or you have to be at least with the whole group, so we're all moving through it at the same time. And if somebody is behind, at least then they can go after you. But
yeah, you can't be ahead yet. Okay, right check on. Here we go.
Also with the chains, like right there, somebody like you have to go directly to your marker, identify your marker, and not like hit each other, because I got like knocked by one person into Kamaz and him knocked me back into them, bounced around.
Yeah, so we actually had this happen.
You gotta recognize immediately what color you are and go directly to that
color. So one thing I will say that we had a little funny moment happen. It's funny now, but it will wipe us in the future. Okay, you guys are getting bounced around. The yellow person got bounced outside of yellow, and then I blinked into you. Okay, that can't happen again. That's gonna wipe us. All right, so those are all the same problem. You need to get to your mark basically the second the chains come out. So like you don't have to stand here as range. Like the point is we're isolating a couple like rows or columns, whatever orientation it is, of safety here. Okay, so not the one against the edge, the 3 or 4 in the middle. That's it. So everything south of purple and everything north of the edge is safe. So any range could be in here when we start to pull. You don't have to be on skull. You know what I'm saying? If you're having trouble getting there now, definitely practice that. But in the future, we'll worry about that. For now, just make sure that you're getting there as soon as you get the mark. Okay, here's right check. And yeah, you can't run to the wrong box, like I said, because you knock orange, orange knocks purple, that's a wipe.
Just like K-Mass said, you gotta identify first what it is and then move correctly.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument. Smite death comes.
Here we go, ball wave. And we're passing through. Back to skull. Peg mechanic is the next mechanic. And we got traps next, guys, so you should be moving in now. Here comes traps next. 4 different block, please. Yeah, it's perfect. Tank mechanics next. Another wall. Great, and this should be the last mechanics that we have to deal with. Push boss here. Alright, so here we go, practicing, and you're staying in the back here, guys. You're not drifting forward. Try to stack on skull if you aren't sure, but I'm not the best at this yet.
Nope.
So again, stop moving forward, guys. You have to be in the same plane.
Stairs cool.
Yeah, fire's coming. 3, 2, 1. Hard to watch both.
I'll make it hard to see where the spikes exactly are.
Yeah, I agree. This is a lot harder visually than I expected it to be as well.
Yeah, I kind of understand the weak war now.
Yeah, the weak war is sick. The fire one.
Oh yeah.
No, there's one where it puts a box over your character, so you know you're on those places.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
So apparently there's a pattern to this thing. You can either go right or left.
There's
Maybe
a pattern.
When we get a little more far, it might be good to have someone just calling left, right.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Just like that one fight that we did, there's actually a set pattern of where it can actually.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's actually like on Soul Render. We can get probably a list made.
Yeah.
Have to have
There is I saw a weak aura. Remember the train boss?
Yes.
It's like a weak aura that did what told you what track to go to. There's one like that for this fight, but I don't know if it actually works or not.
I think we're gonna do better at it once we get more experience. Doesn't
You think?
Or not? Yes.
I personally think we're
You
gonna
might be
get worse
right
as we
about
get
that
more
one,
experience.
Rusty.
I also think as long as one person is alive, then we're gonna kill the bomb.
It's a first check. Yeah, so I did see a bunch of people using a weak ore for the dance, but like I was saying, it's actually just wrong. Like it says left and it's not left. So I didn't really understand what I was looking at. Maybe it was the person playing the character that was making the weak ore wrong. I don't know, but I have to look into it more.
I think it just means outside corners.
It was just wrong though. Like it was saying
Oh, it
left
was-
and they were running to the right, so I don't know what it was referring to.
Consider using shifting your view to look down on your character a little bit too.
Yeah, either that or zoom into first person. One of the two.
Yeah, that's probably the best actually.
Wait, are you serious about the first person?
Yeah.
You don't play in first person?
I think that's actually ideal.
See, I don't know how to judge you because
He
you make
means
some of
like
the
he's
dumbest
super-
calls I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, here we
sometimes.
go.
That's why he keeps dying.
Yeah, I'm role playing as Sign.
Like we're on fucking necrotic wake. He's like, okay, let the boss hit you on the first boss.
One thing we may want to think about is literally bloodlusting off the bat just to practice transitions.
We're getting to the transition everything.
Faster.
Okay, here
more
comes
attempts.
balls.
Rusty, you don't ever listen to Metro, do you?
And make sure you're in this line here, guys. So we want to get the spikes or the people with the chains through as fast as possible, and that's
Rusty
being
defense.
slowed. Okay, so next is traps, guys. Be ready for this.
Ooh, perfect boss.
Yeah, you got it. Yep.
Fuck, my bad.
Correct.
We're getting
Oh,
to
and
the
I got
transition
you.
every time.
I mean, I said
Not-
that, but then
not
Rusty
gonna
instantly
be
died,
listening
so
after
like,
this.
what about?
No point. One way or the other, I think we're doing too much damage. I'm just not sure yet exactly why. We'll figure this out in the future, but I assume that people aren't just sitting there for like over a minute waiting for no reason. Oh yeah, plenty of time there, Rick. Okay, cool.
Yeah, those bombs are kind of weird because I was literally standing on top of it, and then as soon as I moved to go to another one, the one I was standing on blew up.
I saw that, and that's what happened. Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm just sitting there like, bomb, hello? Any questions? Can you just blow up, please?
The bomb does not have a consciousness. It cannot answer your
Oh.
questions.
I'm gonna get your weak aura, okay? Just please use it.
Oh, if you use the Hearthstone bomb, though, they do blow up on their own.
Yeah, fuck you.
A lot of people should repair, guys. Oh, is it not down anymore? Yeah. Let's drop another one, please.
Rick likes to live his life dangerously.
KMS is 20% durability, Drek 29, Vicario 20, Kano 27. This is too risky, guys. It's just not worth it. Just repair it in case you break and get a res. You won't have gear. Jeeves is down.
It's behind the Gilbane.
Right in the middle, guys. Right in the middle.
It's like all these people standing around, and I'm
Yeah,
standing with them.
yeah,
Like, where's
that was a trap. I apologize for this. Okay, here we go. This is.
Where the hell is it?
It's in the middle, guys.
Wait,
in the middle.
someone put a trap way up there?
Yep. Don't know how they did it. Here we go.
I think that's the wrong spot, guys.
Or the best spot.
Maybe it works.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains.
Unleash the instrument.
Spike balls. Then we pass through. Cruciform axe. Good. Okay, next is traps, my friends. Then chains. Tang mechanic.
No.
Okay, we're killing ball wave. Tank mechanic. No, let's practice space 2.
Alright, go first person.
Save skull.
It's a dead center. Right.
Break
Fire
them down.
coming. Going right.
Fire.
Left. Middle after this.
Fire.
Fire now, go. We'll move up for this wave.
Fire.
Going left. And
Fire.
use it to the
Portal
gate. 3, 2, 1. Click Warlock Gate. And move from that. Oh yeah, the only kill guys. Come on. Rick, DPS, bro.
I have chains.
Oh, I have chains.
We're not gonna get it. Yeah, no way.
Oh, Sign, you're still alive. Keep. Oh.
Okay.
They also suggest there's certain times where there's a ball you can go left or right. You always want to go right, like closest to where we're at right now.
Okay.
A little box we core is pretty nice, actually.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's hard to see your fucking character.
Does
in
it
the
show
middle.
no matter what 100% of the fight?
Jeeves is still up on.
Yeah, it's small too.
Oh, cool.
Yo, link it.
It's just so like you don't lose your character in the massive.
No, I get it. Yeah, it sounds good. I have this skull on my head though. I don't know what would happen if I have a mark and a box on my head.
Well, the box will just be for you, so I don't think it'll affect it.
Do you think the box is above the skull or below the skull?
It's basically centered on your character.
Oh,
like-
okay.
On your body, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Could also use that.
I think the first one we should definitely be stacked though, right? Like, there's the people in front of us got like a few
certainly.
people killed.
Yeah, there's no reason to not be stacked for the first one.
That's not a joke, actually. It's better than the weak aura. It's just a spotlight on your character that no one else can see.
Nice. All right, Richard, come in. Here we go.
What is- Oh,
Toy.
what the hell's that?
Where's that from?
What if I'm streaming though? Then they can see it.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
No idea where it's
Oh,
from.
I see what you did there.
Okay, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Here we got ball.
Unleash the instrument.
This man was full.
Some traps. Same mechanic next.
Unleash the instrument. Spiked death comes to you.
Okay, we're killing the wave. What does that mean? Also?
I have so many weak auras on this.
I just wasn't. Did that mean you got stunned? Like, what was that we were doing?
I got rolled over by the ball.
And you survived it?
Rock cheat.
He's a man.
Careful.
He's a man with no bones.
Stack.
Yeah, he's undead. Oh, Nightborn.
This is not a tight space.
Middle, by cop.
Fire.
Left,
Just go left.
middle, right. Left.
Fire.
Fire.
Oh, balls.
Fire. Middle still. Fire. Fire again.
There's a DPM timer for the fire as well. I don't need the weak aura. It just shows.
Oh, I'm just dead.
And Warlock
I don't
Gate,
think-
not here.
There's actually a good rhythm to it. Like
Warlock
every
Gate,
5
hello?
seconds, you hear the sound, the ember goes off, you move. It's like you just wait for the fire to move to the new opening kind of thing.
I don't think we need to drop Wind Rush so early.
Well, 2 of them are up for the entire thing. It's not an issue.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
it's up for the whole
I'm not
thing.
like
yeah.
I'm not harping on the we should stack up thing. I'm just saying like if we stack up at like as we're waiting for it to pass by us and just wait for the fire, we have plenty of time to move to the next opening. And
Yes.
I'm saying that as a wheelchair class, you have plenty of time to just move over.
Yeah, it's so much easier when you,
You
don't
can
have
just
to
bait
dodge fire while
if
you're
everyone
moving too.
stacks up and baits the fire, we have no one running through fire trying to get to the next set.
Yeah,
I
and
can guarantee
unfortunately-
you this guild will never
Yeah,
accomplish that.
Unfortunately,
in a
people
thousand
aren't
years.
going to do that. So
Why?
you're right, obviously, but that's
Because we won't.
just not going to happen. So let's not talk about it again, okay? That's all I'm asking you guys is to not distract the progression here. But yeah, if you're comfortable, yeah, you should definitely. The way I'm looking at it, what I'm doing personally, is I'm running to the opening and then waiting. That's it. And whatever movement I have to take to get to the opening, that's fine. If I have to go forward, if I have to go backwards, that's fine. But once I get into the slot with the opening of both the balls and the wave itself, then that's it. There's no more movement. You don't move forward at that point because that's how you get killed by fire. And obviously you don't move into the either other mechanics. And that's it. And you just do that 7 times, and then we're the final one. We're going to the gate. All right. Ready, check, coming. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity! Unleash the instrument! Spike death comes for you!
They're on the wall.
Unleash the instrument!
Traps next. Same mechanic next.
Unleash the instrument!
Another wall. Good. Same mechanic, and then that should be it for this phase for now. So just make sure you don't ever advance, guys. Stay as far back as possible every time.
Fire.
Fire.
Left, 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 left.
Yeah, let's go left. Fire.
Right, right, right.
But again, don't chase, guys. You're just waiting. Don't be making calls like a whole thing in advance.
Left.
We're getting people all separated. Swipe this up. So I'm gonna do the calls, guys. All right, I'll handle this part. If I'm not making them, they're not needed. Okay. Just focus on being in the right spot at the right time and not being in front of the group. I don't care how you do this, again, but you can't be in front of the group. That's the only thing you can't do. So please stop trying to go through like too early, okay? We're not doing that. You're going through them at the last possible second, okay?
Feel much more at ease when you're describing things and pouring water at the same time.
Yeah, I feel you.
Your suffering has only begun.
Oh, I thought I saw something. Oh god.
You just have a shock.
I'll run.
Bank.
Or yeah, if he wants to.
So, no rush. Don't worry about releases. No, like I said, we're doing like I don't know what we're doing, but most people are in that phase for like 3+ minutes, so not sure why. Figure it out. I assume again it has to be because of CDs, but we haven't actually gotten to. If we do tonight, let's do this. Let's resolve to this. If we get, you know, at least like 15+ people alive at the end of phase, the first transition, we're gonna lust and pop all CDs and see if we can kill the ads, or pop whatever we have, I guess, because I'm sure most CDs won't actually be up, and that's probably the thing.
I think that's it, because 2-minute CDs should be up, but I think they're doing it so that 3-minute CDs can be back up as well.
Yeah.
The way I saw it on the couple videos I did, they only used 2-minute CDs on the ads. 3 and 4 were saved for the phase 3.
Why would you pop it off the bat then? Are you talking about for after the second one?
The whole
after the intermission.
Talking
Yeah,
about the whole
every
thing.
time you're doing the ads.
Can we start where Cop is right now for the intermission? That way we have a ability to retreat if we need a retreat.
Start up a little bit further. That's fine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't.
Where was
matter
he?
where
Right
your
here?
wrestling's were.
That's Skull?
It's like 3 or 4. Yeah, 3 or 4 in.
Yeah, like right here, so in case we can maybe retreat a little bit.
Good idea.
Just like what Joe was saying, we just need 3 vertical space, or 3, whatever how you want to think of it, spaces to work with, no matter
Forward,
where
backwards,
how far
yep.
they are. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, you don't.
On the y-axis.
Yeah.
Okay, raid check coming. Alright, here we go.
I think Monk's the better choice.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Tissue for ads.
Unleash the instrument. Spite death comes for you.
Okay, traps are the next mechanic. Tank mechanics next, chains as well. And another wave. So you guys stand too close to each other.
No, I wasn't quite on the screen.
Is that what that is?
You can ink, dude.
Yeah, I can.
8 traps, and now practice phase 2. We'll go a little bit. We'll go by basically Warlock Gate, right here, right in front of Warlock Gate. Don't go in front of this.
KO.
Okay, we're going right. Trying to stay on this line, guys. Okay. Back left.
Sorry, what?
Going right.
Whoever's watching, that was bullshit.
Going left to purplish.
You mean all of our dead bodies exactly in the hole?
Yeah, like I died in the fucking, like I was
Going
already
left,
safe.
And this is the last one. Then we're going to the Warlock Gate. Head to the Warlock Gate. 3, 2, 1. Click Warlock Gate. And be ready.
Nice.
Pop CDs.
Oh, it was the ball and the spike?
Lust,
What?
lust.
How the fuck was that ball and spike?
Yeah, so that's I actually talked about that before. It's like a really tight corner, honestly.
No, that's the thing. I was already in the middle of the square, and then it hit me after it passed me. That's what was the what moment about it. Like I know we can't cut it, but like I had already gotten around the corner.
How
Yeah,
close
like
were you to kill Azza?
our dead bodies are literally like directly center of the tile.
It was about 50%.
Yeah, how'd that feel, Metro? Was that better?
Yeah, that seemed like the play for sure.
All Volpira Guild, let's do it.
Yeah, it would help on this fight.
Does Volpira work against Spike?
No Volpira Druids, though. Sorry.
Can't go Goblin, though.
Or Demon.
Only Venthyr Druid.
So for the ads, once the fire goes down, we spread, or do we need to spread before that fire goes down?
As soon as it's down, you move. Yeah. I mean, you don't wait to get hit by it, obviously.
You take the portal, fire comes out, you spread, ads come in, blow it up.
I mean, you can come on whatever character you want, but we're not far enough to know what we need yet, so don't worry about it too much.
Right.
It's definitely gonna perform better than DK. So.
Cool. Sure. That's fine. Let's get a summoning stone, please.
Dude, depression about to solo these ads, bro.
Yeah, how's your pet working on this fight?
Mine?
It's fine. Why?
It's fine? Okay.
I don't.
If you're summoning, let me get my demon. I want to see how my demon hunter feels. I think it'd be better off here.
Yeah,
probably. You don't remember Metro on their Zul when they get launched off?
No.
It is better because you can jump around the balls, chicks.
Yeah, and then you can roll for
yeah, like
one-hander
eventually
for me.
you'll have no problem with that thing we were talking about at the end of the fight.
And spikes, technically.
I'll just come on my shaman actually. Summon.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
take
Okay,
it.
so that means I'm coming on my warrior.
I'll come on
So
Side's warrior.
there'll be a shaman that dies sooner than Rusty in this fight.
I'll come on Side's warrior.
That's account sharing. You're already banned.
Oh shit.
Everyone go
Yeah,
Venthyr.
reported. Blizzard.
I didn't hear anything.
Wave your arms in the air the whole fight.
He's literally streaming.
Yeah, it's streaming currently.
They didn't hear anything.
No, I know. There's nobody watching. All right, let's see the.
Got him. Wait. Aw.
That's a
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's just facts.
All your audience probably had their accounts deleted by YouTube.
We just got one more viewer, Metro.
Thanks, OMC. All right, ready, check on. Here we go.
Sarah, it's ironic that that's the key level that you tanked. Is this your favorite number?
Okay, here we go.
Fuck! I have my blood set on.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity! Unleash the instrument! Spite death comes for you!
Here we got the wall. Next it's traps.
Cool, sir.
Mechanic next. That's not gonna work out. Just throw me res when that
See
wall
ya.
passes.
Later, loser.
Oh, well.
Later, losers.
Puts me into the wall. Okay. Alright, swipe it up.
Oh, that's
Sorry, I tried to tell
satisfying.
you not to take it, but my
Nah,
my mic
it's
was
my
off.
fault. Should have paid attention.
When the second Metro died, I knew I was trolling that fucking wave.
I ran right into the center of the 3 colors for some reason. I don't know what I was doing.
Back here, me.
Oh, you're giving out a hug.
I'm trying to knock him off the platform.
Okay, let's take a break now. Actually, yeah, I feel like it's a good time for it. We'll be back at let's just say 9 o'clock. Okay, give it a little bit of time, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the rest of the night. So, good work though. Obviously, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so give it a 15-minute break or so. Give everybody some time. We'll come back and we'll see what we're doing. I think we'll probably have to move some people in and out, but I don't know if Blood's eventually gonna get on. We'll get him some pulls too. So, be back in about 15. We'll see where we're at.
Everybody's sticking around. Can I get the people in my group to fix Mary? Like my UI on my shaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll log over to my shaman.
Yeah, that's a good call like that.
Yo, by the way, when I was watching you play, you do realize like Riptide buffs your healing, right?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
When were you watching me play?
On
when
your
you guys
stream,
were-
dude?
Yeah.
You know, I know it gives tidal waves and increases the cast time of chain
No,
healing
no, no.
units or something.
Besides that, it buffs crit for healing surge.
Oh, you did.
By a lot.
Who am I, buddy?
Remorse.
Invite me? Hello?
Sign, any questions? Hello?
Yeah, question. Why is this loading screen taking so goddamn long?
See, I don't think it's my computer, bro. I think
Because
it's
you touch
game.
yourself at night.
I don't think that's why.
What's that have to do with anything?
Toasters?
If anything, it should go faster.
Yeah.
I need 2 more people in my group. Can I get any assistance?
I think it would
All
make
right,
you go
BRB.
slower because you probably get like viruses from the unsavory websites you're going to at night.
Well, if you're using your computer, bro, you're just fucking weird in the beginning.
You don't want that wide full screen, dude?
Weird champ, bro. Weird champ. That's all I've got to say about the situation.
Would you rather just stick your phone in your face, like
Exactly,
2 inches from your face?
Alright, invite me. Jesus Christ, this guy is so annoying.
Bruh, I gotta fix my UI. It's
Right?
Alright, I'm going outside now, so bye.
Okay. Hammer, leave group.
He's AFK, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, leave group.
Oh my god, alright.
Look, my UI is serious business. Okay, I gotta fix this shit. It's bugging.
I have like 1 cooldown.
That's not why I need to see it. I need to like do things. Yeah, Rusty. Like I said, tidal waves is the crit you were referring to. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice slide whistle. I don't know whose that was. Is that yours, OMC?
Trying to fix my weak gores for Painsmith right now. Are we using the Painsmith Raznal normal heroic mythic pack? Oh, everyone's AFK.
I didn't get any specific pack. I just went and cherry picked a few different weak orders myself.
Alright, I'm gonna delete that one then.
So how
Yeah,
do
sorry,
turn
I
off
was
these
linking you the
fucking-
wrong
these
one, by
things?
the way.
What was that one that you did link me called? Do you remember?
It was the list.
You know what it's called? I'm just gonna delete
Oh
it.
yeah, let me pull it up.
And then you can link me the correct one if you want. So, flame. So the second one's correct?
Yeah. There's just a little box that puts it like to the right of your character, but you can move it wherever. Man, there's no rares up in Korthia right now. What the hell?
Alright, so which weak auras should I have?
The bottom one, Flame Clasp Trap.
Okay, and then what other ones? I just have a mess of weak auras right now.
I don't know. I have the little box one that's nice, if you have that one.
Depression saying using Echo's weak aura.
Yeah, that's what I'm using too. That's where I'm finding them.
Oh, so if I just download that, I should be good?
Yeah, it'll have all of them. I can link the whole thing if you want.
Yeah, I'll just do that then.
Let me just get out of combat. Why is he talking in general?
He said he can't use his push to
see
talk.
honk for some reason.
Oh, you can't press it? What the hell?
He's smoking. Smoking hot.
Meat's corpse or Rum Doodle's corpse, yeah, I did. Smoking some meats over there for my good friend from Facebook.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did I do?
Nothing here. Just don't worry about it. Just smoking some meats.
I need adult.
Some sweet baby rays.
Confirmed. Vic sent Meet the Hatchet.
Oh. Oh. Oh wait, no, it's not a hatchet though.
Oh, my bad.
It
You're right.
actually
my
makes
bad.
sense because he knew exactly what it was.
Depression sent it.
Don't start this.
The funny thing is the store that it's sold on calls it a hatchet, even though it's not.
Can I leave your group now, bro?
No, I'm still doing shit. Sweat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're not a team player or something, bro?
No.
Yeah, it's like the one time there's no
Oh.
rares up in Korthia. What the hell?
Yo, is File any good on this fight, I wonder?
I think it's good on every fight. No, it's just.
I think I just
single
play
target
Ocular
damage.
Gland now.
Yep. I have no idea what's good for monks, so.
Alright, thanks, mate. I got those 3.
Yeah, no problem.
I should be good now.
It's a little scary when you're importing it. There's like shit everywhere, but It's
I
it's
figured
not
they
overwhelming.
won't all go up at once.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would say is some of that is set to only appear when you're doing Mythic, and it's kind of like generic weak auras, you know. So I would recommend going into the options and setting it so that it's just raid in general, so you can benefit from it when we do heroic.
We don't do mechanics on heroic.
That's true, yeah.
We just
I
go.
feel like heroic's pretty straightforward though.
I don't even know if we're gonna do it anymore, are we? Maybe a little bit, but
OMC got his dagger, so I think we're done.
I'd like to come with my warrior if we do.
I mean, the hunters need their bow.
That's true. Need savants.
Give me that Jathis.
Yeah, Jathis warrior, let's go.
And what shard were you saying for the absorb one? I'm using, other than my frost, I'm using back and D's.
It's the frost set.
Yeah, it's in the frost one.
Oh, okay. Then I'll have that then.
I feel like if you're using that one, you can survive some mechanics.
For some reason, I just cannot see Ankh on the shaman list. I guess I'm fucking blind or something. But it was
Called
here when I was looking
reincarnation?
at it earlier. Reincarnation. Where is it though?
Not definitely offensive.
Like,
Oh,
it
is that
was
what you're
here-
looking for, is
It was
Ankh?
here. I've been looking for fucking Ankh. Like, I had it when I did it before, but now it's just not here. Oh,
give me a
I'm
second.
fucking completely wrong. Never mind. Alright, now I just gotta fix my cast bar and I'm good to go.
So is it true Mark Zuckerberg is actually a lizard person?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was confirmed.
He's a what?
He's a lizard man.
A motherfucker.
Yeah, he
Have
came
you,
out
have
in
you
BFA.
watched the QAnon documentary?
No, I try not to watch anything about QAnon.
There's actually a really good one on HBO right now.
On Hobo?
Yeah. It like tells you who it is at the end.
Is there supposed to be a Sopranos movie?
Y'all were talking about Winds of Winter earlier, the frost set. I was curious about like my damage pattern, so I was like looking at the chart that shows you it kind of thing. I started looking at everyone else's, and like Winds of Winter, what the fuck is that set? That's fucking
It's a frost set, and it's only for
it's-
very specific classes.
Yeah, and it's really good for funneling on this boss, especially too. Well, a lot of bosses, but this one in particular.
I know, but I was looking at the single target bosses, and it's just like every like 30 seconds you just get a fucking boost to damage that's just insane.
You essentially get a nuke every 30 seconds, but it depends on like your attacks per minute, like how fast you can actually deal damage, because it takes a portion of all of your crit. Like every single critical attack that you do, it just absorbs 26% of it, and then just blows up every 30 seconds. So
And that's why
if you
Sid
just
Rogue
like,
is really good for that.
yeah, because for rogue specifically, you have bleeds, you have high APM, you have poisons, and all of that is just like crazy.
Also, I think the amount that it absorbs is like capped. Even if you have a huge hit, it's not gonna like do crazy.
Yeah,
it was hitting
it
the
absorbs like 200 or something per hit. So for
Yeah,
like
it gives you a nice
warlocks
shield.
where they don't attack as much as a rogue, it doesn't do as good.
Yeah, like you could get to crit for like 200k on Soul
Doesn't
Render.
work at all
Fury
for
at the same time.
for my spec because the pet doesn't count pet crits.
So what does Warlock use? Unholy?
Yes.
I think in terms of damage, it's like
I think I've done it. Thank you guys.
rogues usually go frost set, but I thought Fury did frost set, but is that right?
No, because they're using
No.
two-handers.
Ah, okay. But then like everyone else is unholy except for like monks, maybe. No, it's not monks. But I know at least shamans
Monks
for sure.
are
use-
100% unholy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
unholy. At least shamans though, it's like unholy it's up there, but like the blood set for some reason is like 1% higher, and it's just because of like the fact that they stack so much fucking verbs.
I think Fury is unholy as well.
Because Frost can only do it if it goes Kyrian.
I missed the blood.
Yeah, because Clea.
Yeah. There's no way that.
What does Clay actually do?
She gives pointed courage. Each stack of pointed courage gives you crit.
Oh, okay. Is that what Kyrian Arms Warrior would play in Raid 2?
Yep.
I had no idea. I just kind of was left with my Mythic Plus shit.
You go Mechanicos for Mythic Plus, and then you go Clea for Raid.
Why is there so many people like not in the group anymore? Did somebody leave?
Oh, I was trying to fix my Shaman UI, and I needed 5 people in my party to do it.
You guys can just message him and it auto invites you, by the way.
On the bright side, I finished just in time. You know, I was trying to figure out a way to have a player health frame for only Elemental and not for Resto, while also lining up my cast bar for it. So I had to like get a weak aura and set it up so it only loaded during Elemental, and then set up my Omni. You know, you're just hoping me changing my profile didn't fuck my Omni CD on my mains again.
Alright, cool. Blood, you run.
He said he is in Raid Chat or Guild Chat. I'm not sure if he's.
I sure am.
How's it going there, buddy?
Is that him? What the fuck?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that was you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get you now. Thanks a lot, Ash. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, right on. Good luck, guys.
Great work.
Bye, Ash.
Bye, Ash.
Alright, love you.
Love you.
See, when Ash tells us that he loves us, I believe him.
That was
but when like
sincere.
a guy like
Yeah.
Rusty does, it's like, you say things enough, nobody believes you.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that actually.
The shaman who cried love.
You're here
I'm
for
so
good,
fast.
Jambo, as long as you're-
The only exception is when Metro says he's never going to invite a warrior again. That's usually a lie.
It's
most
not a
of the
lie.
time.
I don't ever invite them in the first place.
Okay, sorry. He says he doesn't want a group of warriors anymore, but then he ends up in a key with 3 warriors.
Yeah, that's not my. I can't do much about that, unfortunately. For some
Could
reason,
leave.
Everybody else on the planet thinks it's a great pick.
He invited my warrior yesterday.
That was not smart.
Probably not.
That's the last time we'll ever
Oh
see
yeah,
him.
we have 2 warriors, Metro, which I think you invited them.
Yeah.
So
Raid's fine. Raid's different. They bring great utility for raid, to be honest. All I need
Yeah,
is
they
the
give
buff.
they give K-Maz rally.
Yep. All I need is the buff and rally. That's it.
Speaking of that, I feel like rallies should exclusively go to intermissions because that dot is just fucking brutal.
Yes.
Good time to use a blanket.
Don't even ask
defensively.
for it on stuff that we haven't killed.
I know, I'm just saying.
It's
you
just
know.
a meme at this point. That's all.
We just expect that you're gonna call rally on pull. I mean, it's not that you're going to. We just expect that those words are happening.
Alright. We'll get a summoning stone, please, when you can, K-Maz, and then we'll get back to work.
So Solandra's going healing. So what's going on?
Nope, we'll just go for.
I think I just summoned Duke K-Maz, my bad.
Honestly, for the first phase in transition, there's not. Well, healing's crazy in transition, but people are fucking up. But first phase is like nothing.
Yeah, I'm using my cooldowns on the second second act.
This might be a dumb question, but does the phase change after we finish the intermission?
Yeah, the timings of things will change in a way that will have to be. And obviously then there's the wave too, which we've yet to see. Like we have to run through it. That's actually probably what I would say.
I forgot for the wave.
Yeah, well, I would say that's probably the hardest part of the fight, to be honest, is navigating all of those mechanics in phase 1. Well, outside of the transition, that is. It's the hardest part. Okay, cool. So, Bloodbath, you haven't missed a ton. We've been practicing phase 1 and 2. The big mistakes that I want to see you avoid right now is when we get the traps, we're placing them on one of these individual tiles right by the boss here. We're tanking the boss's skull, okay? So make sure you get a trap, you place it on one of these individual tiles, not on top of another player, okay? And always on this outside, never anywhere else in the room for now. You won't get the trap, or you won't get the chains, so you don't have to worry about that as melee. And that's basically it for melee, I think. Yeah, so just do that right, and we'll be good for phase 1. It's very straightforward. We're always killing the ball on the edge of the room that we're tanking the boss near, and then in the intermission, we're going to practice kind of staying in about this 4th row deep here, and we'll be moving side to side only. Make sure you don't ever move in front of the group. Try very, very limited movements in front if you can, and I'll try to make the calls. And if we can get 15 players alive at the end of that phase, we'll call that really good progression tonight. All right, here's Raid Check coming.
Oh, poisons.
What happened? You alright?
I just ran out.
Oh, rogue. Yeah, I get you.
Oh, did you think he was gonna poison us, Metro? I
mean, I don't know what he was talking about. It scared the hell out of me.
Can you not scare the tank? Oh, see, he's gonna walk off the edge.
Punch his wall. That's not good. All right. Rick.
Okay, let me get a little bit of that green stuff.
Let's get some lemons.
Some green drink.
Relax. Got some guy who
I see what you're doing, KMaz, and I approve. Although it will not go off the side.
I never heard them called lemons before, but I mean they're not even the right color, so I don't know.
Maybe limes, if anything.
That's exactly what I fucking said. But then I realized what realm the guy was from. People are saying it's some bad translation.
Now Cop is smoking his Mountain Dew. Jesus.
Or like little kiwis.
Yeah,
little avocados.
Kiwis, please.
No, see, Sarah, those two are expensive. We can't be paying that much for Hellstones. We fucking going broke.
White privilege.
They're mutated sour apples?
They're literally Granny Smith apples. You're all right.
Hey,
oh yeah, sour apple. Yeah.
Jolly
green Skittles.
Rick, if you're AFK, say something, please, dude.
Just go without him.
Shit, where is he?
Good.
He's right there, perfect. All right, here we go. Till he gets changed.
100% he gets either chain or trap.
You're gonna grip him on top of the color.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grip him on top of the color.
When you grip him, make sure you're near the edge, just so you don't shoot you up.
You got it.
I think he came back because even though he bounced into spot,
it was all a ploy job.
It's on my fucking screen. All right, be ready for traps, guys. Same mechanics next. Alright, go kill the ball nearest.
Man, you guys are slow, you
Try and get me up quick, guys.
You're making it really hard to funnel over there, Jix.
Oh, I thought we were waving.
Let's just go as far as we can.
Yeah, we should always
No, we're good.
do the transition.
I was just making you slow DPS.
Oh, we needed it there?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's why I did
So
that.
we're always gonna
Oh,
be in this 4th row here, guys. Okay. Come on up here. Fire. Side. Fire again.
Wow.
This 4th row. Dodge the ball though. Yeah, it's gonna.
Ugh.
That was a tough one.
That
there.
was supposed to be a movement speed. I think Jix
Tried
did that
to-
on his bear.
I tried to suck in and everything, and it still squashed me.
You're not fitting into those jeans, Sarah.
And last one here. And then it would be gate. 3, 2, 1, gate.
See ya. Move.
Actually, the most people we've had alive.
Why isn't anxiety killing him?
I'm working on it.
That's a good question.
I thought they would be dead.
Yes.
One shot him.
Working on it.
Touch, touch, touch.
I'm touching them. No touch.
No touch, man.
Bro,
They no touch you guys.
I spirit bombed the shit out. You know, Demonor is definitely the play. Demonor is definitely the play on this fight. Holy shit, the ad damage.
68%. That's good. Nice prog there, guys. Good.
40% on the ads. They were almost dead.
I mean, I did 310k damage to the ad, so that's definitely the right play. Pick that.
Must be a really loud scream. Just instantly
I might
murders
switch
everyone.
I might switch to Outlaw so I could pad a little bit harder on the ads.
That time during the
It
transition.
ain't padding if they need to fucking die to set them outside.
That time during the transition.
Make
when most
life
people died at
easy.
the same
Just
time.
Blade Flurry.
Blade Furry?
Furry.
That's what your rogue should have been called, a Vulpira named Blade Furry.
Name change ink. Hold on, let me log out.
I feel like when we have everyone alive, they're gonna die.
There's gonna be a lot more of them too. Don't forget.
Oh, I'm not Volterra. I can't do Blade Furry.
Wait, check him out. Get some more.
How many actually spawn?
One for each player.
Max. Is it really one for each player?
Yeah, that's why it's imperative we all stack up there.
I wasn't sure if it was just like on random
It
players,
might
but
it might not be 20. It might be like 15 or something. But yeah, there's a lot of them.
for some reason I thought it was 8 or something. But who knows?
Yeah, I thought it was 8 or 10. I haven't seen
The
20.
point of stacking is
Right,
so
it's
they're all
definitely
in the same
not
place, not spread all over the platform.
Yeah, it's
Right.
probably
Of course, yeah.
Oh, nope, I can't do Outlaw.
Sorry,
'cause my
there you go.
combo-
There's the Blade Furry.
Here we go.
Why do you have that on hand? What the fuck?
I don't. I googled it. I'm now
I don't
erasing my
believe
search
you.
history. I'm literally erasing my search history.
Not too late, government knows.
I searched furry with a sword. Nothing gross popped up, luckily.
It's probably me.
You're a furry with a sword?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'm stunned, so,
Somebody got hit by a ball.
I disagree.
There comes Tramps.
Yeah, I should have done that earlier.
Saga, can we get a yay or nay if that was bullshit?
That's a solid yes.
Wait, what? The fuck just happened there? Axon Jambo? What?
Hey, Jambo, can you calm down with the aggro, please?
Yeah, Jambo, please.
Stop doing so much damage, man.
Did you actually taunt? Or...
No, we just don't do any damage, Metro. He's clearly just superior. Meat, run! Run! Tango kick, run!
Okay, it's a weird one.
Meat, hello?
I survived it.
Alright,
Oh, you did taunt. Okay, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if I missed something. I thought maybe because I ran a few seconds earlier, I wasn't sure if maybe that because I was out of range and picked somebody else.
Also, watch out for the balls.
No, I got Saga watching. That was bullshit.
Yeah, you were. Got a front row.
Man, my guy likes balls.
I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to get it out of there. I
Yeah.
tried to go grip you, but I put myself in a bad place.
I got hit right here, like right
Did
where
you
I'm on
actually
the
grip him?
style.
What, in your
I was
soul?
about to. He
Oh,
got
he
out of the
jumped,
sun
he jumped,
leaped
okay.
as I was about to grip him, and then I was just in the way of the spike.
Another repair down, guys. Go ahead and use it.
I was gonna say this on the previous tip though, but that like
on the
first
bridge.
set of balls as they come
Maybe
through.
have a tome on him.
Yeah, come here.
The first set of balls as they come through on the transition. It seems like sometimes, depending on where the position of them is, you kind of have to go a little bit forward just to get ahead of them, so you can get to the next opening in time. Because if you wait for them to pass over, you might not have the time.
All right, here's our check. Keep getting some pulls here.
Thanks for the free repairs, Hammer. Totally forgot Mechanicos does that.
Here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains around.
Unleash the instrument. Spike comes for you. Unleash the instrument.
Traps are out. Tank mechanics next.
Unleash the instrument.
Comes the wall. Whoop. Oh, of course.
Whoops.
Go there. Let's try it right up. Alright, let's try to avoid these deaths, guys, okay? We're going backwards here. You guys are still dying in phase 1 where this is going to be a long fucking progression. So let's get focused for this next hour or so. I want to get some good looks at phase 2 every pull, okay? Yeah, especially since we're just doing this for reps at this point. Please don't do anything silly like that. That's gonna get a lot harder on this fight. Let's go and wipe it up.
Don't release.
Nice hunk.
I did not.
Alright, repair again. Rate check coming soon. We got a good pull here. Trying to see phase 2, get some practice. We're looking at goals there tonight here to get through phase 2 with, or whatever, the transition phase with a lot of people alive, one way or the other. Again, that's like, you know, everything we've done tonight has been like, ah, that's fine. We're learning it. But like, in order to kill this boss, we need 20 players alive for 8 minutes, okay? So, start getting that, moving towards that direction. Here's the rate check. No, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Okay, we have wave, ball, whatever. Tank mechanic next.
Unleash the instrument.
Traps are next. Tank mechanic next. I really need you guys to be a little bit more uniform with doing this mechanic, please. You're really making this difficult for me. Come and res quickly. Okay, we're gonna transition. Ready for practicing phase 1. Right in front here, guys. Fire's coming. 3, 2, 1. Going right. Push the balls. Fire now. Wait here. 3, 2, 1. Move for fire. Go all the way to left. Stuff on there.
Do we have a movement speed buff there?
Yep.
Yep.
Problem was we ran right into the orbs. This is complicated. These orbs are harder than they look because if you don't move at the exact right time, you can't pass through where you need to go where you're
What
going.
if I just realized this whole time I could just go around the outside and just ignore all of you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, you could glide around.
I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like over here, like I'm just like doing mechanics. Like, wait, I could just literally go off on an island and do this.
Exactly what you were saying right there, Metro, is why I was saying that when those balls spawn, especially at the beginning, it seems like sometimes you need to go like forward ahead of them to get through to the next one if it's not like close. Because waiting and then going...
Yeah, it's just not like a guaranteed thing. So.
Yeah.
You could try that.
I just that happened a couple pulls ago, and that pull right there, and I just like went when the opening was there. As soon as the fire goes, like every time I hear the bell, I move. Every time I hear the bell, I move, and it's always like just a free open lane.
Right.
Bubble breaks them, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think that works that way, but maybe.
Yo, what the fuck? Stop slope off. You're trolling the shit out of me right now. I'm like, why am I floating?
Gotcha.
I'm trying to practice the fucking
So-
phase and you're like slow falling.
So we've had this a few times now, guys, okay? The person on yellow is so important for this, okay? So I really need you to go right to yellow and not to the left of yellow, okay? I'm trying to hug the centimeter edge of yellow, okay? So you guys keep going to the left of yellow or taking a really weird route to get there. I need you guys to go right to yellow or to the inside of yellow, okay? If you're gonna be late getting there, be late on the inside of it, okay? Be late where I am right now, not on the outside of it.
You go around it?
Yes, I'm going around it. Like ideally, I would just go right through X, obviously, or right through orange, but it's not possible. So I have to go around one or the other. I'm just choosing yellow. So just make sure whoever has yellow, please do not be late getting there. If you are late, you're gonna have to wait. Don't run into me, okay? Here's a
Just a question with the blink that you have. If you walk like close up towards the symbols and then use it like when you're here, can you go through them, or is it not worth it?
Maybe.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
go through it.
Probably.
It might just be more
Blink till
reliable
go
to
through
do it that way.
No, it's not enough time. I have to blink the second I get the mechanic. Like I need the speed. I don't need the blink. I need the speed buff from the wolf to get
Your
there.
Wraith Walk on?
Yep.
No,
I
no,
have
what
Wraith
about-
Walk. Wraith
that's
Walk for every
advanced.
other one?
No, I understand.
Wraith Walk and Soul Shape, every other one. Sign?
You can't do one. You have to use both.
No, I'm using 1 and 1, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had to stack them.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
just the timing of it doesn't work out because of the cooldown.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Yeah, that works. Alright, here we go. Spike ball. Same mechanic now. Traps are out. Same mechanics next. Mechanic man. Okay. Kill a ball. Don't res me.
Insufficient scream.
Okay, let's practice here. Staying center. Fire again now.
Fire.
Move forward. Going right. Move
Fire.
back. Fire.
Fire.
Going far left. Let's get the speed bump. So this is like where it gets insanely. That's insanely difficult right there.
Yeah,
I think that right there is where the first wind rush should go.
It wasn't so much the actual speed problem. I couldn't see the opening.
Yeah,
'cause
there's
the ball was literally
just not
in the
actually
zone.
So easy.
There's not actually any way to like dodge that. There's a ball on both sides of the mechanic. Yeah.
Look
Have
at
you
this
guys-
trick on the corner.
Have you guys tried just using glide? It's actually extremely easy.
Also, I don't know if this is still true, but I remember when we first started doing heroic, when the blue under the spikes is gone,
Yeah,
is
yep.
when you can move into the spike.
Yeah, that's how it works.
All right, so let's all reroll Demon Hunter.
Oh, I
Alright,
told you,
getting on Illidan
Metro's
got
gonna
it.
pay for us to race change to Goblin, and then that's it.
You can only do that once though. I could literally just press spacebar.
What's Bubbles
Alright.
go down?
By the way, Meat, why don't you join me, man? You go right side, I'll go left side.
It's Bubble 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
With that
Five.
talents and
First,
stuff.
first one to fuck up. What was the other one? 10K.
I don't have 10k.
Wow, what happened?
Oh, 5-5. All right. Right check count. Here we go. So again, the same thing happened there. I think it was somebody who had purple. You went out on the outside of this. Okay. You're making this so fucking difficult for me. I'm constantly dying to this. I'm gonna just have to not die. Like I'm gonna have to make sure I stop and don't get hit by these spikes. So that could result in your death. So you have to go where you're supposed to go. You should have plenty of time to get there. You have like 4 or 5 seconds before the chains even open. So please stop going to the wrong color. Please stop going to the outside. For some reason, people continue to go from skull to the left side of this. I don't understand why you're doing this, but you're making this extremely difficult on me.
Question, Metro. You could soul shape one and then icebound death advance the next one. Then you always will be immune to the chains.
I'd rather just do the mechanic right instead of looking for ways that
Well,
I
I
can.
know. I'm saying if you were forced
Yes,
into a
obviously
situation.
there's multiple ways I can do it differently, but I'm not worried about this. I'm worried about you guys doing this mechanic right, because if you don't do it right in phase 2 and 3, it's going to be extremely difficult to actually be in the right place at the right time, okay? So please do it right in phase 1. We're learning it tonight. Don't ever go to the left side. Don't, like, when skull is here, you always move right to your color. You don't move to the left at any point, all right? Here we go.
The K-Man I said before, identify the color, move to the color.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Here comes chains.
Unleash the instrument. Spike death comes for you.
Here comes balls. Go through. Tank mechanics next.
Unleash the instrument.
Comes traps. Tank mechanics next.
Rusty, you're in the group with Shane.
Okay, here comes balls. Ooh, that's not the right choice.
Yeah.
Fell out.
That was so funny looking.
Not gonna lie, I saw you jump up and I was like, oh, okay, we're wiping because I jumped too. Fuck.
Oh, it's not point fingers, though, okay?
Now let's practice this a bit.
Oh shit, I'm still alive. I thought I died.
Nice, bro.
I literally just picked up my phone and started texting.
Fire.
I didn't think he was gonna push. I thought we were just gonna.
Fire.
And I think this will be good wind rush right here.
Fire.
Oh, never mind, Rusty dead.
Earth's up. Fire. Fire.
Okay, we're good in the middle.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Jix is just like, wee.
It's
Nice, buddy.
And then
I was
again
going.
now.
This is why
Fire.
I can't press control to talk, but I'm doing that shit. That's what happened.
That was pretty funny watching you
Yeah,
die.
so guys, if you didn't take the gate there, it's a wipe, okay? So I know this is not obviously a good pull, but we should be practicing every pull, okay? So you need to have this weak core. You need to be timing the gate right. If you ever do that, what we just did there, that's a wipe.
Yeah, Jix.
Oh, inconclusive. We only got 60.
Thank you.
No, I don't have to take the portal. I can jump around and then Infernal Strike over. I just wasn't taking that pull very serious.
Are they grippable? Just out of curiosity.
No,
No.
you can't reposition them. Once they're set, they're set. There's no moving
Yeah,
them.
you can't mess with their
Bummer.
cast or anything.
I think that's one I deleted by accident.
Yep, I'll get it for you.
You've got to try this. It's so much fun.
There you go.
We got the second phase 1 though.
Yeah, but Jix, you still have to take the portal.
No. If I time it, I can Infernal Strike over to the stack point.
Let's just please do the mechanics.
The only reason why you have to take a portal is because the wall doesn't have an opening, but I can go around the wall.
Yeah, the
Wall
portal
has an
is
opening.
actually skipping 2 walls as well. So obviously, if he's able to just do that on his own, then it doesn't matter what happens.
The wall has an opening, by the way.
Yeah, the outside of the map.
No, like it has an opening.
You just gotta time it right, and you can just stand where the boss is now and just keep jumping off the edge over on that side.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
already
that's
be
what
into
they
the
That's
gate.
a little bit more suicidal.
That's actually
Oh,
what
you got
people
it?
did. Yeah. If you watch the world first, like, and then they'd have a demon hunter die, and then he would never do it again because obviously you can't wipe to that. All right, Simon.
Quit texting, buddy. Put down the phone.
Okay, right check coming. Here we go. Let's get some good pulls. We want to see some pulls that are looking like we're ready to get out of that phase. Okay, that's our goal here tonight. Here we go. Really need you guys like doing nothing but focusing on this first phase mechanic, so we don't keep having like 5 deaths in phase 1 now.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, thing mechanic coming.
Unleash the instrument. Spike death comes for you.
Killing ball. Going through. Tank mechanics next.
Ball literally parried me.
I'm sorry, what?
The
You
ball
ready for
parried
traps,
me.
traps.
How's the ball pair?
Tank mechanic chains is next.
Unleash the instrument. Spike death comes for you.
Got me back.
Okay, should be it for this.
Unleash the instrument.
I cheat death to save your life, whoever the fuck was out in bum.
Okay, let's practice. Do everything you can to not die here, guys. We want to see the end of this phase.
Attack up.
Got no balls, mate.
Fire.
Trying to actually learn
fire
it, you know?
again. Going right. Fire now. And we're gonna need speed buff here. Going far to the mid. Far to the right. Wipe it up. You guys are seeing it, you guys are getting better, you're learning it. There's a lot of times where it seems really difficult, but I think the trick is to just be fast. Like, when we have that speed buff, it feels a lot easier because the orbs don't actually move that fast. So you can actually get like in front of them and then behind them in more time than the wave takes to go one like row or something.
It almost seems like we go for the first one, we go back, and you don't stop. And then the next one you go through, and then you stop, and then you just go again. That kind of sequence.
Maybe the best
There's
way to
not-
think of it is like you don't wait for the balls. You always move when you're gonna move and just avoid the balls. Like you just have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like so what I did there, the one that everybody died to, was like the third one. The balls were coming right in our path. I actually moved behind them and then around them to the other side of them. And that's, you'd be surprised at how much time you actually have when you have the speed buff, which we did have there. So you have plenty of time to do those types of things. So that's it. As long as we're getting the speed buffs, which we have. Well, actually, we only have 2 total in the group now, but yeah, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Just make sure you're ready for, you know, dodging these things. Okay, so this is what we're practicing. Okay, here's a recheck. How long does it actually last? Like once you run through it, how long do you have the buff for?
5 seconds.
For wind rest?
You can dip back in and get it.
You have the buff for 5 seconds, but you can jump back in. The totem
Well,
lasts
obviously not
15.
going back in it, but yeah, I'm just wondering what if we go from one side to the other, how long does it last? Yeah, 5 seconds.
5
okay.
seconds.
All right, recheck coming. And the totem itself lasts for what, 15?
15, yeah.
15.
So can we try that for just what I'm suggesting, just real quick, for the first one we go through, and then don't stop. Like when you come over here, it's gonna be like over here or something. You don't stop, you just keep moving, and then the next one is over here. You go through and then you stop because we have to do the fire, and then you continue. But can we try that? Can we just not stop the first one? It might line it. It might line it.
That might.
What I'm
that
saying,
might
it might
vary
line
depending on
everything
how
up.
far we have to run, though.
It literally might line everything up correctly.
It's just, yeah, Rick's right. It doesn't work that way. All right, here we go.
So many fucking necrolords, Jesus Christ.
Anything we can't coming. Okay, be ready for axe coming. We're moving for traps. Comes traps.
Boss is getting farther and farther away from
I'm not worried about
during
that
this
in any
part.
way. In no way am I worried about that right now. Here comes chains. Ball.
Like Lonzo?
Dude's trash.
Yeah, let's get ready. We're gonna push. We'll have one more set of chains, very likely. Okay, ready to dodge. Fire. Going right after this. Going left after this. Big speed here needed.
Break, this is you.
I mean, we're gonna need yours to last longer than that.
It was just dropped way too early again.
It doesn't matter about that. It goes away when I'm died. I died.
I mean, if the thing is in the middle, why do we need a Wind Fury for like the 5 seconds that we're waiting
literally
for it
lasts
to
up the
come
whole
in?
entire time.
It's a 30-second
Wind
phase,
rushes
dude. It's
go
a
the whole entire
15-second
thing.
duration. We have 2 shamans. Yep.
Either way, you don't need it. If you're moving when you need to move, then you definitely don't need
That's a lot of people up.
Swipe it
That's
up.
good.
So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, we're already at this point where you guys are questioning each other and shit like this. This isn't gonna work like this, okay? Like you have to know how to do this on your own. You can't have a wind rush. You can't have somebody else do it for you. You have to be able to navigate this on your own without getting hit, or you have to find a way to not die one way or the other. Okay? So some of you guys are playing classes that can easily do this without any help whatsoever. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to figure that
So
out.
did you just vengeful retreat over the fucking wall?
Like monk is one of them, mage is one of them, hunter is one of them. Like let's make sure that the people who have the ability to not get trapped in these corners and killed are the ones surviving every pull for right now, okay? And everybody else, you're learning how to do it right, and you're making the adjustments that you need to make to get past them. Because this is going to be very, I mean, I could already tell we're going to be here for a long fucking time just waiting for people to be able to move around these things. This is not an easy mechanic as it is, and we are not very good at this as a group for some reason. I'm not worried about a single fucking thing in phase 1, so please don't bring anything else up again in phase 1. Let's get to phase 2 for the rest of this hour or so of this evening, and we got to get good pulls where everybody's making at least, I mean, to get killed on the second one, like, keeps happening, multiple people keep dying. Literally the second one, we're not even moving yet. I mean, that's not going to do it. That's just, you're not going to be able to kill the fight like this, so please get better at this quickly. Right check coming, here we go.
I now see though why Fragnance was fucking doing that shit with the momentum build in this fight in the world first. That shit's hilariously fun.
They weren't momentum, I don't think.
Oh well, whatever he was doing, he was fucking doing what I was doing, and he was still DPSing.
Yeah, I was watching. He would jump over a couple of them when it's convenient. Not literally every single one.
The fact that you can vengeful over that blows my mind. That like the height you get should not be able to do that.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Okay, comes the ball wave. Tank mechanic. Here comes traps. Here comes more chains. And then tank mechanic. Comes the ball. Tank mechanic. Then we're leaving the phase. Be ready. Focus on ways that you can survive this phase, even if you have to do something that doesn't seem like you want to do it every time. Fire's the first thing that happens. Move. Put yourself in position. There's going to be one more fire before we pass through. And now we're dodging them. Going left here. Fire now. Fire now. I want to be baiting that fire, guys. Let's move to the right. Fire again. We're going to be moving to the left now. Far to the left here. And we're going to the middle. And again, middle. Watch fire. Watch the balls. And to the right. Yeah, it's a tough one.
I'm gonna say it's not random. It seems to always be middle, and then it's like far left, far right.
Yeah, there's a
Or
pattern.
far right,
Like I
far
said,
left.
there's actually just like on Soul Render. So
Yeah,
I
even
didn't get a hang of it. I'll look for that over the weekend.
It's fucking hard to see, man, too.
Yep, I agree. That's the hardest part of this mechanic. It's actually a lot harder to see what's open because this ball is constantly blocking it. So that is definitely the hardest part about this fight. It's the fact that
trickiest one
it's...
is when it's lining up where like you have to move into the space before the balls block it, and then it's like you can't see it as you're moving into it because it's like blocking your character model.
Yep.
So I found this week aura, it only comes up during the intermission, so you don't have the marker on.
What for position thing?
Yeah, the position thing, it only comes up during that intermission, so the rest of the fight you're not blocked by a white
Gotcha.
blob on your screen.
Yeah, it's not gonna get to that. That's a good idea.
Link it.
It's in Discord. Okay, we can repair. Yeah, we'll wait for that.
Do we know exactly how long into the fight we fight that first ad set?
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know it.
It's roughly like 2 minutes.
So I'm just trying to think. So if I scale on pull, you think they'll be up right as it happens?
Should be.
Yeah, I have my 2-minute CDs back up for that.
Yeah, I guess that would be right around that time.
And then I use my CDs.
But of course, it depends on how fast we push phase 1, right? So I don't know what's going to change there. We might in the future change how we're doing it. Okay. Right check coming. Here we go. And if there's like, what was that add-on? X practice or something?
X loot, yeah, it's pretty good.
X practice, yeah.
The pineapple?
No. Okay.
No, X practice is an actual add-on.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
There we go, balls. Okay, mechanic.
Unleash the instrument.
It's traps. Next thing, mechanic on its way. Okay, we got orbs. We gotta kill this, guys. Come on, man. Okay, leaving the phase. Okay, let's practice this here. Fire. Fire again. Now we're moving left. Fire again. Hard left. Middle. Oh, what can do it. And fire. Center. Hard left. Fire again. And we're back to towards the gate. 3, 2, 1. We click it. As soon as that fire's over, we click it. Stack up. Need to stay stacked there, guys. And that's it. 5 ads.
Yeah, scales up there.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't realize that spikes actually do damage after the blue. It's like there's like a little millisecond where the blue part on the floor goes away, and then the blue tips of the spikes light up blue. That's when the damage goes away. I kind of like hedged too quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier in the night. It's actually very difficult because you're dodging two things that both have very kind of like almost they don't go away when they're supposed to kind of thing. Like people were saying that like the edges of the mechanic is not very well defined, so you have to be ultra.
What I mean is I moved too quickly because I thought that as soon as the blue part on the floor that's clear goes away, I thought that meant it was safe, and it doesn't. It's like a millisecond after that when the spikes actually like do the damage.
Okay, cool. See, that's good. Just keep getting more pulls like that. Every time you can repair, release, and repair.
I mean, I could probably, like, it's probably more reliable to learn the fight with you guys over there, but the less fucking clutter you have over there, the better. So I think I'm just gonna try to get 100% with this side thing.
Yeah, no, that's the way it should be done. Like I said, demon hunters, anybody who has a disengage can reliably do that at any given time. So should be something that you're definitely considering doing because it can save your life and it could make everybody else's life easier. I've seen people where like 10+ players are not on the platform. They're like doing that shit. Okay, right check coming. Here we go.
Yeah, throw that transcendence down. Just pop. You know, anxiety. I say that a lot too. Usually when science says something's amazing.
Okay, here we go.
Huh?
I say that exact thing that Exotic said to you whenever you say something's fun.
What kind of fight do you prefer?
5-round brawl.
Blackwater Behemoth.
You're
I don't
6
even know what that
again.
is.
Okay, chains. Ball wave. Going through.
Fuck that
That's
dice.
much better damage, yep. Tank mechanic. Traps are next, guys. Tank mechanic is next. Traps are being broken. We have chains and tank mechanic next. Okay, here comes the orb wave. Tank mechanic, and then we're pushing phase.
Rusty move. Saw that coming from so far away.
Rusty's like, I'll just stand here. It's fine.
Okay, we're in left center. Now we're moving forward, and now we're dodging properly. Far left. It's a ball wave. Careful, going far. This is a really far one. We're going back to the left now. Go behind these balls. And go in front.
Nobody saw that.
And then we're gonna get another wave coming through here, so be ready. Fire. And then this is the last one we're dodging. We're looping back towards the Warlock Gate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, as soon as that fire happens, you take it. You don't. People taking it way too early.
Yeah, I misjudge.
So I definitely misspoke with the running and keep running kind of thing. It almost seems like it has to happen when you are through the balls instead of waiting. Does that make sense?
No. There's no way to do that. Like there's too many variables on it. So maybe eventually we'll have seen every permutation of openings, but as of right now, it's just I'm just looking at it as completely random, even though we know it's not.
How low do we get them right there?
The ads?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 25. Some of them were at 25.
I do feel though, if you're gonna go far side right, you're gonna go far side left, and then it's gonna.
It's been like that a few times. Yeah, it's really a lot of running there, so that's the time we got to play really careful. Like those things, like and you know, it seems like a really weird phase, right? Like we're fucking running and doing nothing. There's no damage. There's not much else to do, but like that is the wipe. Like you understand, like if we lose multiple people in that phase, the fight ends, and we're gonna do that multiple times in the fight, right? So it's like, you know, the first time it's like, oh, we had a good laugh, one night of progression, but like think about what that's gonna look like a month from now, right? So it's like we gotta find a way to be the best that we can be at that. Okay, here's a raid check. We'll get some more looks here tonight.
Just practice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously practice, you know, that's a great way to do it, get better at it individually, but there's also ways that you can do it.
We talking about practice?
It's also ways that you can do it at, you know, classes. Like, you know, I have an Icebound Fortitude, like I could use if I absolutely need to. People have immunities they could use if they absolutely have to. You know, there's other ways to survive than just get hit and die, so. Alright, here we go.
Why would you practice deportation?
That's the U.S. government, that.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains.
Unleash the instrument. Spike
Rusty, you gotta move up.
Plenty of time.
Tank mechanic. Traps are next. More chains, more tank mechanics. Okay, another ball wave. Alright, be ready here, guys. Fires first, move. There'll be one more fire before we have to do anything. Good. And now we're dodging. It's to the right next. Fire now. Through. Far left, you have to go behind the balls. And we're going right now. Fire's coming as we move through. Go to the middle. A very easy one. We're staying in the middle. Watch the fire. We're going left. And this is the last one. You dodge this one and head back to the gate. 4, 3, 2. When you see fire, you click it. And we stack. 3, 2, 1. You're not spreading there, guys. We're stacking up. We're filling ads.
I guess I just lagged because my dead body's underneath you, but I died to whatever was on the other side.
Did kill one ad.
That's impossible, Sarah. You don't lag.
Well, you can't die like in the middle of the gate.
Oh, you
So what
died
happened to me? I actually
during the
died
gate?
middle of jump.
Yeah, I died like my dead body is on the landing side, but I don't think you can die while traveling.
I did.
Well, from like random damage that just happens, you can. Just you're not gonna get hit by things while you're flying. Or
Probably more
maybe-
likely that I got hit as I clicked, right?
Did you take damage from the fire? Because maybe it's possible for you to be hit by the fire as you fly through the air if people click the wrong time.
Right, so that's why we're waiting for the fire there, guys. If you click before the fire, you'll get hit by the fire, yes. And I guess it's possible that people are in the path of the Warlock Gate too, so yeah, make sure you're not in the path of the Warlock Gate. Okay, cool. Right check coming. A few more here, guys. Okay, here we go. Chains are out. Tank mechanic. Traps. Chains. Next tank mechanic. Take mechanic, and then we leave phase. Fires now. Back to the middle. Back up. Fire coming. 3, 2, 1. Move from fire. Back to gate. And we're going hard left. Should be easier than normal because we gotta go pass through the balls. Back to the right. Back to the left. This is this is actually the best possible thing, I think. Yeah, we got hit by the corner there.
Stay stack.
Rick, you so sexy.
Okay, so I'm wiping it. Yeah, this fight's a lot easier as knife, that's for sure.
I'm surprised Braun's not coming in and like just knocking these balls away.
Yeah, the movement's not like, I don't know. I think it's pretty.
Now that you say that, I don't think I've seen Braun the entire fucking night. Maybe the fight's not lasting long enough to proc. Cause I'm at 62 stacks right now. We're just not getting far enough.
Just seeing the hole in the fucking spike wall is like so hard for me.
The worst is when you have to wait for it to come.
Yeah, I ran right past it. I didn't even see it.
Yo, the blue dot weak aura that I think it was Mead or somebody linked is really, really good. Since everything else is red, it highlights everything.
Yeah, can you link that one again? The white one's a little annoying.
Yeah, the white one sucks.
Yeah, it's in general. I'll give it.
The white one is this.
The blue one is amazing.
I think the red one's better.
It's fine, Sarah. Me and you could use the white one.
Hell yeah. See, it's always you and me at the end of the day.
White privilege.
Y'all are racist, dude.
But see,
Racist.
Sarah, the blue only pops up during intermission.
Yeah, what is this? Let's see.
But I like it to pop up during all the time because I'm like in the middle of all of you melee fucks, like flapping around and shit.
What you trying to say by melee fucks, paladin healer?
Because I'm swole.
That's a garrison.
Yeah, you're a melee fuck
Trader
too.
Darak. What is that, from one of the garrison buildings?
Yeah, garrison.
I'm a DPS tanker, thank you very much. This is my guild note.
I'm a melee damage healer, literally.
Yeah.
What the spotlight?
Yeah, that's spotlight. Okay, here we go.
We should contact Boggy. I think we need him.
He would be amazing at this
Absolutely
fight.
not. He's gonna fucking create a mount to drop off this fight and then get it somehow.
We would never kill the fight with another group.
Taking the wide route.
Yep. Okay, chains. Okay, we have traps, guys. And now we have chains. And now it's thing mechanic. Balls right on top of us there. Good, and that's the end of the phase. Okay, here we go. Let's get some good practice here. Move ahead. Are we going right? This is like a pretty hard pattern here. Fire. Now we're going really far left. And just get behind the balls that are rolling. And now we're going really far right. Now we're going mid, fire. Now we're going mid again. Again, get behind the walls here. Wait for them to pass, and now we're going around. So now we're...
Crap. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I fucked up.
But so yeah, so that one we've seen it a few times now where we have to go right and then left immediately, and I think that is the play. You want to go behind the balls on the way to the left, and you have plenty of time to do it. So
yeah.
Once you guys get used to that, you're gonna, instead of just run straight left, you're gonna run basically left and downward diagonally.
Where was that last hole? On the left?
No, I didn't notice I did.
It was on the right. We had to run with the balls. That was the thing that trolled people. Like you were putting yourself in a safe position from the balls, and then you had to continue to run. in front of them.
Yeah. I did like a Yui where I was like, dude, I have a big brain, and then I was like, wait, no, I don't.
Sarah, don't ever hook a Yui on this.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. If we can have homework for next week, it would be for somebody to help me find the pattern list. Okay, just like we did for Soul Render. I'll look, but I'm honestly gonna forget as soon as this raid's over. So if anybody can remember, just have a look. It's probably not hard to find, but if I can just call it out in advance, like we did on Soul Render, it makes it so much easier, I think. And then you know exactly where it is beforehand. I'd imagine it's the same way. Okay, here's a raid check.
What are you gonna call it, like safe spots at 12 by 24 or something like that?
No, but at least we'll know, like, you know, I think
Nice.
it's pretty much the case. Like the one where we just had, we go right and then far left, and that's like very difficult. So if you know that's coming, then you know what's coming after that, and then there's no guessing. Like you're just moving and reacting without even having to worry about what the mechanic is doing.
And he doesn't have to say anything particular. You go left, right, middle, left, right, middle, whatever it is.
The video that Insomnia posted is pretty good. I watched it earlier today.
Oh, the stop damage one? Yeah, that was fucking sick.
You just go E4. You sunk my battle.
Oh, okay. In that video? Cool. I'll take a look at that.
That's how you did.
Just kind of like some general tips, basically.
You mean the one that I linked earlier?
Sure.
Maybe.
You did a good job, Cop.
Good job, Cop.
Great job, Cop.
Good job, Cop.
Gotta be good at something.
Not everybody.
Here comes the ball wave. Traps. Same mechanic coming up. Another ball wave.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Same mechanic. You're stunned again.
No, Saga, you're watching. What the fuck just happened?
Swipe it up.
It's because you
I
guys
was
are using the blue now.
I was off the platform and the boss like death gripped me back onto the platform. I don't know what the I've never seen that.
If you're not in range for the boss to attack you, he will teleport you.
I've been doing it the whole night though. That's fucking weird. Maybe I went too far out. I don't know.
Wait, you're tanking the boss and you jumped around the.
Yeah, every single attempt when we're about to kill the ball, I jump around the ball and come back on the platform. But this one time, he like gripped me back into the ball.
That's so funny.
So I was like, I thought I got death gripped by Metro.
What's the purpose of that?
The purpose of that
Just
is
to look fancy.
To give everybody else more space to get through it.
There's no need for space. You don't have a chain.
How are you giving anybody space?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Raid check coming. Here we go. Couple more.
That was the correct answer.
It's a thought that counts, Jix. Thanks, bro.
Look, if I would have done it, we would have never known the boss teleports.
Keep your class identity in check, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, Mr. Rally on pole.
Okay, me. Here we go.
It's not my class identity.
Yes, it is.
Lock gate?
More health, Duber.
Lock gate, Warlock gate, Warlock gate, Warlock gate. No, okay.
Don't worry about it, dude. Focus on not dying 10 at a time in the next phase.
We do it without it.
What's up?
For the record, the more room is for the people with chain.
Yeah, there's
You
chains.
need to go through it.
Okay, we got ball wave.
Look like those two guys needed more room.
Relatable.
You guys need to fucking blind backpedal.
Okay, we have traps. And we had it coming. Ball's coming.
Jesus.
Just jump off. Jump off.
I got it, guys. I'll be up here. You son of a bitch! I was safe! Vic, I can't believe you betrayed me like this.
I was about to do it too.
What? I'm trying to experiment with opportunities here.
That'd have been great if he jumped back over and then he gripped you too.
No, like, I legitimately wanted to know what happened if I'm there and the boss does the tank mechanic.
Well, it evaded.
Well, we'll never fucking know now, will we?
I'm sure you'll have other opportunities.
Yeah, for you to crit me back. I'm getting neural silencers. Fuck this shit.
Okay, raid check coming. Here we go.
That should mean like every attempt we have a chance to do that.
Please do not die in phase 1, guys, okay? So we can get practice. Like, we're looking at like hundreds of pulls and not even out of phase 1 at this point, okay? So please, let's get some good pulls in phase 1 so we can see the full thing.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity! Unleash the instrument!
Here comes the balls.
Unleash the instrument!
Those traps.
Oh, who's the square?
Just go square first.
Comes thing mechanic. Comes orbs. Okay, we're pushing phase. Okay, here we go, guys.
Insufficient screening. I must
Fires first.
Fire's on.
Moving up. Going
Yeah, it's
far
still
right.
hot.
Far right. Fire. Now it's going to be to the middle of the left. Now it's going to be back to the far right. That's going to be to the middle. Gonna be another wave of balls coming, but we're in the dead center right now. This is
Fire,
the one where we
fire.
had trouble with before.
Fire.
And we're looping back to the gate. 3,
Fire.
2, fire. Click it now. Once we've had alive, at least. Watch fire, and can you get the fire quote? And we got add back there, so it's wiped either way.
So question, when we get the tank mechanic here, where do we take? Assuming we're getting it here.
I guess just going back to a corner at this point, yeah. Not sure. Can't remember.
So it looked like we're getting a spike ball right as we're coming out of the ads there.
Well, it wouldn't just be the next phase, so you'd be picking a corner on the
I'm just
the left or
wondering
the
if
right
we
on
have
that
an
side.
overlap during the ads, but I guess if we have everybody alive, we'll be able to get the ads that move to somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd imagine that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, technically our best players, or our best pulls, but we had somebody not take the gate, and we had a lot of people get hit by the fire after we did take the gate, so make sure you guys are not doing that. We take the gate, the fire comes out, we move out of it, obviously, and then kill the ads.
I have a question. Shouldn't we just tank it in the opposite corner since, you know, after we're done with the ads, we're just going to be in that top right corner?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I explained why we're tanking it where we were in phase 1 originally, so I have to look more into this. Okay, here's the right check. Yeah, make sure you guys repair again. There's a lot of high volume pulls here, so repair as often as you can.
Yeah, if you're broke, make sure you look into your soul binds that have free repairs and shit like that.
Okay, here we go.
When we push past that, we're resetting back to bottom left.
I'm not sure yet, dude. Just
You
we'll
don't
worry
know?
about that next week.
I believe.
Then we will win.
Anything called?
Okay, chains. Balls. Traps. We have chains next. Killing the orb. That's it for the phase. Tank mechanics next. Here we go, big practice. Fires first. Another fire, and as it happens, we move forward. We're gonna move left. Watch fire. Fire. We're gonna move right through the balls. Christ. Back to the left. Go behind the balls. Back to the middle. Few without any balls coming. Middle one, and then we're gonna have to go around the balls here. Be ready. To the left. And then through this one, and then that's it. And it should be at the gate. 3, 2, 1, click. And we want to be stacked up here, guys. Swipe it up.
I'm testing it now that we're fucking done.
What are you testing?
Just kidding. These. If I had cheat death, if the tank mechanic off the platform worked.
Almost had him.
I thought the tank mechanic on heroic, it stunned you. I've been noticing that it's not stunning on mythic.
That's the wave one that stuns you. Hasn't happened yet.
Basically, to answer that one question from before, it says the safe corner of the raid will use will depend on the direction the spike balls are rolling from. Always choose the closest corner after moving through the wall of spike balls. So like, say we're up killing the ads, and then the wall comes from the left hand side, we would be in that corner where it came from.
I think that's why I just don't. I saw people have like, because like the colors, the patterns we have right now are in a very specific order. I don't know if that matters actually. No, I guess it doesn't. No matter what angle, right? It doesn't actually matter.
Well, those are safe spots in the spikes, is where those colors in the middle are.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like the no matter where the boss and the mechanic are coming from, it doesn't matter, right? Those are always the right orientation, or is that only with reference to the place we're starting the fight at? I think it is. I think it's always fine.
It's always fine that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're making a change apparently that the weekly time walking quest, each raid boss you kill in a time walking raid will give credit for like a whole dungeon. That's pretty cool.
Okay, a couple more here. Red check coming.
Oh, Braun got the 71 that time. We're getting close to Braun finally. Well, you know when Braun pops out that we're doing good.
He's gonna like bend all the spikes down and we're just gonna walk over him.
Yeah, he's gonna like pop out and like knock the spikes off the platform and be like, what do we even do now?
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
He's gonna pop out on the balls and immediately die.
Yeah, he loves to do that to balls.
Does he die? I don't think so.
You know, with all this ball talk, Oops, you must be really concentrating. You have not made a single comment.
Trying to.
You're doing a good job, OMC. I believe you.
There we got chains. Okay, next is chains, a tank mechanic. Got the ball wave here.
Okay.
Tank mechanic. Take a lot of damage here. There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, so there's one more set of fire, and then we're going to move in front of it, Now we're just going to go to the left after the fire. Much fire. We're going to go hard right. Actually, it's in the middle. And back to the hard left. This is the one where you want to go behind the balls. And we're going to go back to the middle. And middle. Be in the back part of the balls here. And we're going to go to the left, so this should be an easy one. And then we loop back to the gate. And fire, 3, 2, 1, click it.
Oh, I'm dead, bye!
That's it, Mailer. Right it up.
I finally understand what the fuck I'm doing for that segment. That rotation or whatever it is.
I see an issue. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue because you shouldn't have this happen. But if you die with Painsmith, the ad will spawn at where you died. So you have to like click it off so you don't spawn an ad.
What is that?
Maybe we just don't run Painsmith on this fight.
Probably doesn't matter if people die. It's over anyways.
What is an ad? I don't understand what that means.
Well, yeah.
An ad is the things that we're killing on Portal.
You shouldn't
Yeah,
die.
because
I see.
Painsmith, you're in that.
So one thing that really helped me for the transition. I didn't really fucking realize it until like the last like 2 attempts or whatever. I'm saying it as like rotation, but with the transitions happening, there was that it was like a set rotation, right? Where we keep talking about this, and I understand we don't have it like set right now, but realize and try to remember what you did for that set rotation. So like the one where Metro keeps talking about, oh, we're running behind the balls. Take care of that. Actually like think about that and actually know what the hell you're doing, and then do the same thing again and again and again. It doesn't change. So whatever movement you're doing, continue to do that again and again and again if you're actually surviving. If you're not surviving, you need to change it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, legitimately, it's not random. But right now we're kind of playing it like it is, and that's fine. But yeah, so like this is why we're doing this, right? Like, I mean, we're literally 35 pulls in, and we haven't even gotten past the easiest part of the fight, you know? So that's what the fight is going to look like, and it's going to look like this probably for months, honestly. Even after we kill this, we're still going to wipe to this constantly. It's going to be a fucking huge pain in the ass. So I need you guys to learn this now. Like, you need to figure out a way to learn it now, because like you could be shaving hundreds of pulls off the rest of this tier, honestly. Like, this is not just for the first kill, but it's for the rest of the season. Okay, you guys got to learn this and do it really well right now. And whether that's, you know, you're wasting fucking immunities or something to make sure you just get through it, I mean, I've gotten hit plenty of times and I just icebound out of it and I'm fine. Like, that's fine for now. We just got to get deep in the fight. The faster we do that, the quicker we can make progression. But, you know, we're 70, 100 pulls in, and we still have 3-4 deaths in the first phase. It's like not a killable pull. Like, it's over 2 minutes in, you know? So here's a raid check. We'll get a couple more. They actually made a pretty intelligent design here, honestly, because you could easily do this fight with 15 players if you had to, but the problem that makes it so you can't is those ads. If those ads didn't spawn and have such a tight DPS requirement, it wouldn't even matter if people died. So that's the true difference here, you know? Those ads are actually insanely difficult, and they're really the hardest part, because if you have any deaths at all, it's not. It's like just fuck. And that's the same way on Kel'Thuzad. They have a couple fights like that. But you just got to work on not dying and getting through those waves. Here we go.
Mind suit this.
Screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Here comes the boss. Tank mechanic. There's the traps. Here comes chains. Tank mechanic. Comes another ball wave. Tank mechanic.
Bye, Rusty. Oh, this thing!
Okay, let's go practice this phase.
Rusty, you're a lucky man.
I just realized, fuck.
So we wait for the second fire, then we move ahead. Moving ahead. Now we're gonna go left here. Watch fire now. And this will be all the way back right, so this is a very complicated one with the orbs. And now we're back to the middle on left side. Behind the orbs here, this is the one. Second row behind the orbs. Back to the middle on the yellow tile. We're in the middle again. Watch fire, and then there's going to be orbs. We have to deal with the orbs here. And we cross through. And then we loop back around 3, 2, wait for fire, and click portal right now. Wow. Wipe it up.
So that was a different rotation.
Nope, we've seen everyone multiple times. So we just saw the same one 2 pulls in a row, actually. Can't remember at this point, they're blurring together. Yeah, that's why people recommend using the macro thingy, but I don't like it either.
Matter. It won't matter in the next patch.
A couple weeks, yeah, we'll be past that, but I'm sure.
Because there's going to be an item that you can buy that will use nearby gate.
Ooh. That's very cool.
Fine.
Sorry.
Okay. Right trick coming, here we go. 1 or 2 more here.
When did they discuss that? That's awesome.
BTR.
2 months ago.
They decided to do something about people using this cumbersome macro bullshit.
Yeah, they should have done that years ago.
Here we go.
They did, and then they removed it.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
What did they remove?
Okay, let's focus on the fight first. Comes chains.
Unleash the instrument.
Ball. Mechanic. Traps next. Chains are out. Tank mechanic next. Okay, ball next. Phase is hopefully happening soon. Tank mechanic. We're gonna have chains first. Okay, here we go. Practice this. Fire. Stack back up. Ready for another fire. Move forward. We're moving far left. Get there now. Watch fire first. This is gonna be far. It's middle right. Yep. Stack. And we're moving left here. Going behind the orb here. This is the one. You're going second row behind the orb. And you pass through the wall and go to yellow. And then we stay in the middle. And you wait. You move backwards to dodge the orbs right now. When as soon as they pass, you go around them to the left. And now we loop back to the gateway. 3, 2, click it.
Stack.
You're supposed to stay stacked, but it's fine. Killing them must. Chains. Oh, we got him. So that's obviously not the best place to do all these mechanics. But...
Yeah, so I think one of those 2 corners, and then I'll book it away if you want to hold it there.
Yeah, basically as soon as that happens, we...
You just boot me off, you fucking piece of shit!
Although, good job, guys. We got further.
Yeah, that was our best pull, for sure.
Can we talk about that? Which one we're gonna go? We don't care which one it is, but are we going left or right?
I don't know yet.
Then
we'll make that decision next week when I know more about the fight.
Alright.
Like I said, I watched these fights and they were identical. Like I watched 5 or 6 different videos and they were identical, and there's got to be a reason for that. So I just have to identify what that reason is.
It's interesting. I wouldn't think there would be a reason. It just would be. I understand the whole like skull here, because it's less movement and you're there automatically. You're there right away. It could be over here. It doesn't really change the fight at all, right?
Right.
I think it's because
So,
the timing of the shit makes it so that the
question that
balls
I
are not
have
at the
is-
same time as the tank mechanic, and they have to pick one where they can actually get there.
Yeah, I mean.
So the
it
question
doesn't
I
matter
have is
what
the
it
tank
has to be in the
mechanic
corner.
in phase 2. Does that dictate where the wall comes from?
No.
Because the wall came from left to right, and that's where
It
Jix went.
dictates where the wave comes from.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
Okay,
seems
let's
like it
get
is random.
let's get one more. See if we can do that again. We'll go until we go backwards, basically.
Remember, in second phase, like in Heroic, there's gonna be the rippling wave of
Yeah,
spike
that's
also.
the hard part. So guys, we haven't even seen the hard part yet, honestly, but that's really good progress tonight. So we can do 1 or 2 more pulls like that. If we got there every time, that'd be great. We can learn a few more things than I expected to learn tonight, but we just did everything I asked of us tonight. We got to that phase, we got out of that phase, and that's our goal. So
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, Sign, what's up, bro? That was a really bad idea.
You're doing very well.
Hold on.
Later, loser.
We
More
got
and more
questions.
okay, res them quickly. Let's go.
Good try though. Good try.
Could have gripped it, I didn't realize.
You know, some of us got it, some of us don't.
Just because you got a Firebird sign doesn't mean you can.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get one more good one here tonight. Okay.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Tank mechanic coming.
Unleash the instrument.
Balls. Next tank mechanic. Spikes are out soon. Traps, I mean, sorry. Traps. Next chains. Tank mechanic. Good ball wave.
My bad. You move up and then you move back.
They were pushing.
There we are. Branded off the side.
Yep. Practice this.
Stack up.
Move. Stack back up. Moving forward after fire. Move forward. And far left again. Same patterns we just did. Middle here. Watch the balls. Back far left here, so we go behind. So this is slot 2.
Oh shit, slot 1.
Was that not?
It was not
Was 1? What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
Damn,
that's-
go 4
I don't
slots.
understand that. That's the first time I've seen that. At least.
That's
Wipe it
funny.
up. Let's wipe it up quick and do one more. Strange.
Oh, hey, look, I can just be
Maybe
up
it
here,
is.
up there.
Maybe it isn't the exact same pattern. Maybe it's just like noticeable, remarkable stuff.
I
instead.
think it's, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's not the exact same ever necessarily.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be like a certain direction.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. There's an ad over there with Jake's.
Yeah, so you could stand up here, but it ticks for 20k a second, so it's actually reasonable that I could at some point just go up there. 20k a second is not that bad.
So, if it is last there, I think we're fucked, right?
No.
No?
It's
It is.
perfectly
The fuck are you
doable.
talking about?
I mean, we ran over here.
Not
right?
just impossible,
We
Rusty.
ran over here. It was at this, and the ball
No,
was
it
at
was
1.
here.
Yeah, that was your
I
problem.
just made the wrong call. Yeah, we just needed to move one more tile and we were good. I just told everybody to go to the wrong tile and they all stood there and died.
We're doing science on last
Metro
pull. At
Light.
the start of the fight, I'm gonna stand up here and see if I take ticking damage up here.
Dude.
And then I'll join you.
You're just gonna die, and then we're gonna be res you, and then.
No, I'm literally gonna see if I take a tick, and then I'm gonna jump over. I'm just one global.
Hope he gets insta-gibbed.
I wonder what happens if I
Okay.
tricks here.
Here we
What
go.
do boss reset?
It does 21k a second. I guess only during transition. Interesting.
Okay, chains, tank mechanic.
Just went on fire now. Fire didn't happen until a second ago.
All
science room.
You just pushed me off, dude.
You need to move.
Yeah, you're like really far back.
I just killed the ball slow, so.
Chains, or traps, I'm sorry. Ready for chains. Tank mechanic.
Chain him.
Rusty, you have the mechanic and you're
Oh.
sitting in the raid.
Holy fuck, man, you really are useless in this fight. Okay, let's wipe it up. That's gonna be enough for tonight. So, again, guys, we've seen a lot of mechanics in this fight. There's still a lot more to learn in phase 2 and 3, okay? But it's the same principles. So, again, all I'm asking you is that if you guys continue to die in this transition phase, you have to find a way around it, because it's actually not possible. Like, we literally cannot do this if you're going to die every single time we do a transition, okay? So you're going to have to find a solution to this, otherwise the tier's over. I don't want to replace people, but like I'm not going to recruit 5 people just so we can kill the fight, okay? So all you guys who keep struggling with this, you're going to have to figure it out. Otherwise, everyone else, we did very good. I think we learned everything we wanted to see tonight, so it's a good step, okay? Next week, we got to come in and make this all happen again. We had a really good week. You know, Tuesday was excellent. If we can come in and do that again on Tuesday, that's all we want, okay? Now, if we actually have the roster stable going forward, we're probably going to stop doing a lot of heroics, so we'll have a lot more time for it, obviously. But anyway, really good work this week, and hopefully you guys can learn off the raid as well. You guys will figure this stuff out quickly, and we'll be able to make some nice progress every week.
Thanks for helping, Jambo.
Oh yeah, great. Thanks a lot, Jambo. Thanks for coming.